I ain't gotta skip nothing.
What from LA can you listen to the whole way, Mr. Williams?
I'm going. I'm only going Cube on that.
You got to
Just
go
me.
back. You listen. I literally just got the Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg, Chronic
Yeah.
1, Chronic 2001.
I'm only going NWA. Anybody
I ain't saying
NWA.
we ain't going that far, but definitely the Dr. Dre and Snoop project. Game, his first projects. To me, the hardest nigga on the West Coast, and he don't get no love. Roddy Rich.
The hardest?
To me.
I ain't gonna lie, son. This right here. Hold on. Yo, I don't know what summer this was. I can't remember. But it was when uh uh what's the rapper we had? His name started with a C. Casanova. Yeah, y'all listen to Casanova? He in the feds right now. But Casanova was bumping. And this was a summer. Huh?
The big beastie nigga.
Yeah. So, but when Roddy came out with this was that summer song. Niggas was listening to this shit right here.
We got London on the track.
Can't hear.
I'm in London. I ain't tryna die young, so I gotta ride with one. Stood 10 toes down in my Balenciaga. He ran out on a nigga, that's the nigga.
Hey, that's that, yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
That one? That one was it right there.
Yeah, that's the way to come out the gate right there.
Yeah. That one was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that one first came out. Hold on, I couldn't hear. Y'all could hear it, right?
Absolutely.
I couldn't hear it. Hold on, let me reset my shit real quick. Well, just my
play that again if you want to.
Yo, that chorus.
That's loud.
Damn. Hey, you gotta show me how. That's an overlay, right?
Yeah, I can put you on.
Yeah, because I'm using my virtual cam right now.
Yeah, I definitely put you. I can send you the whole pack.
Because I'm trying to figure that shit out, man. Because you was right. It's like the StreamYard shit is like on some. You don't got the flexibility.
Level 1.
Yeah, so I'm using my overlay right now, but I ain't doing much with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. You think I can hit my shit? Yo, 60 people in the building. Salute. Hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Please make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to the DPO Morning Show if you are already. They'll be live tomorrow, 11:30, yeah?
11.
Why do I always say 11:30? It's 11 to 12:30, right?
Yeah, 12:30.
That's what I be mixing. I be putting it backwards. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. I want to hear that shit too. Fuck. That's my shit. That Roddy right there, son. This right here. Yo, this the set right here, 2K. This and Mr. Williams, right?
We got London on the track. I'm in London. I ain't tryna die young, so I gotta ride with one. Stood 10 toes down in my Balenciaga. He ran out on a nigga, that's a shot. Cold hearted nigga with the block. Gotta keep it on me, I wanna die young. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'ma go post bail, just look at my wrist. Yeah. Tell me why the legends always gotta die quick. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
These two right here.
Yeah. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Yeah. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God and let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine this shit. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest bitches. Young nigga been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me. Say that I'm crazy.
Hey.
Crazy. I'm not crazy. And my mistakes don't make me. break me. They say that I'm crazy.
Hey,
I feel like I'm crazy. But I know I'm not crazy. And my mistakes don't make me. It's the way God made.
1-3, 5. I got a bunch more that got that kind of that vein. Like,
hey, now listen. So if you down south, you gonna start off with some boosting. Start off with 2 red bones in the back seat. No, 3.
oh, nah, you gotta warm that in, man. I'm telling you.
2 red bones.
Hey, look, if you go here too early,
Who's the badass? 95% of these hoes out here. It ain't dice. I got my bitch up in the room, I'm finna rip her ass apart. I'm not running shit, and they ain't the dog. Now she died. Check it out, look. 2 red bones kissing in the backseat. 2 red bones kissing in the backseat. 2 red bones kissing in the backseat. Girl, don't stop, keep going and relax me. You want me to join in? Then ask me. I like girls who love girls that attract me.
Say you get dollar child, come with you. Oh, that's your best friend, child, fucking with you. First met the bitch, they say they real sisters. I don't give a fuck if they were real sisters. Fuck around with me, tryna dodge bullets. Serve a pack of chickens and a Dodge Hemi. Fuck around with me, tryna dodge bullets. Fuck around with me, I fuck twin sisters. Shit, whipping up the key, tryna dodge prison.
yo, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let's get it, man.
I pay attorney fees with that Godzilla. Try to have right in the trap from a dot.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Let's get it popping, man. Salute. Where you had to go that quick?
I'm finna go get the racks, man. Shit. I'll get them in the house.
we got more.
I'm finna put the racks in there, man. You gonna do all that? You turn on Future, the money gotta go up.
Yo, man.
Mr. Williams don't know none of these songs.
Damn, this one right here. That Future. Remember this old shit right here?
Sunny Digital.
What you got? Racks on racks on racks. We got racks on racks on racks. We got racks on racks on racks.
A lot of folks don't even know that's not even Future song.
Which one?
It made the strip club famous for a little minute.
No, Racks on Racks. That was his breakthrough.
Racks on Racks. They went hits in the club.
Yeah, that's Young Chris.
So if you go back and watch that video, they was hating on Future because that's his breakout. He was in the video, but they wouldn't put the camera on him.
Really?
Wasn't that when they started doing the little motor gun with the hundreds? It was ones, but
yeah.
He's that Future wrote it, man. Hit the like button, and salute, man. We was talking about music in the back. Yo, man, this is what I tell you, man. Let's just make it clear. All right, salute to everybody. The West Coast got the worst music.
Absolutely.
Right? Let's just chalk that shit up. Call it even. Then the Midwest, okay? And then it's a fight between the East Coast and the South. All right. That's the legitimate.
I give you that. Yeah, I give
the
you that.
Midwest. I mean, because you got that's Chicago and all that shit. That shit is cute, but it's not at the same level.
You got some great producers from the Midwest, though. Kanye.
You got Ye, but
Kanye.
Kanye is great.
Midwest is like the niggas who like rare state. You got to have a certain taste for it. You know what I'm saying? And
but you got to think too, though, 2K and HAMP. Hey, y'all, you got to think. Most people claim where they actually blew up at, not where they from.
I know. That's why
a lot of people claim Atlanta because they came from somewhere else, but they blew up in Atlanta, New York as well. Everybody's not from
Yo, they got some decent shit, bro. I'm just saying, though. The real battle is the East Coast and the South. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a battle at that point. It's a preference. If you want the lyricism, you go to the East Coast. I still rock with Jay-Z. He's still number one on my list. Yeah. But like, if I want the vibe, like to me, that South music, it's the gumbo. It got the production of the West Coast, Got the lyricism enough. It's far enough, but the vibe is immaculate. We're gonna let the vibe carry it out.
I'm trying to think.
It's different versions of where you can go with that. Like
the South is fun. The South is fun.
You gotta think Dr. Dre is one of the greatest producers, and he's from the West Coast.
Not really though. We don't like he's good. But he's not. He's not better than Just Blaze. He's not better than Kanye. He's not better than Alchemist.
Now you got to go by.
He's not better than Timbaland. Like I don't think Dre is all that.
Timbaland don't make all his beats.
I got to go with
Dr. Don't make all his beats. He pays for it.
I got to go with Mr. Whitman. Listen, you got to understand. All Dre music, I literally just got done listening to Snoop Dogg first album, all produced by Dre. Timeless. His shit don't get old, bro. When we go back and listen to some Just Blaze, it brings you back to that era, but at a certain time you ready to go. Dre, his stuff gonna keep you wherever he wants you to be. His shit timeless.
From the 80s until now.
Yeah, his shit timeless. No cap.
Man, what y'all? I mean, did he even produce this shit, bro?
No, he definitely.
Oh, now what you when him and Pop was beefing?
Seriously, what y'all think about Hey baby, get the bubble gum in this motherfucker.
Come on, man. That shit out the mouth.
I forgot.
Study long.
Damn, I forgot. I'm bugging.
Hey, that boy, he on
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single
hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey, for my niggas who be acting too bold, take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.
One, two, three.
You can so back on up.
Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm
you can stop every whip now. For real. Now Dre got this shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Fuck Just Blaze, nigga.
Yeah, hey, Dre got this shit, bro. Ain't gonna hold
that shit hard, son. You could ride to that if you wanted to.
You know you can mob all day, bro. Like
he got it on him. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But
think about it, HAMP, they did the commercials.
But
like
you can't give them niggas an inch though, cause look, see, I say one good thing, now he say this wild shit.
Hey, don't forget you niggas.
You gotta do all that. Like,
don't forget you niggas responsible for E40. All right, don't whoever say no shit like that. Tell me what it go.
Very true. That nigga said good. I said, what the fuck nigga talking about, nigga?
The only thing I know is one thing: the greatest damn song, a nigga that shredded everybody, was Ice Cube with No Vaseline.
No, he didn't.
Song ever.
That's the greatest diss song ever. What are you saying?
Who you gonna get?
What?
The greatest diss song.
You never heard Ether or none of that shit. You never heard none of that shit.
I've heard all of it, and I'm saying No Vaseline is the greatest diss song ever.
Jay-Z, my favorite rapper. The way Nas put it on his ass on Ether. Hey, come on.
Think about it. It's 4 or 5 niggas. It's one dude. They fuck with him.
No, that's easier. Nah, you don't understand. That's easier. Cause one, that's his man's in them, and it's 5 of them. So you could do 2 lines for each nigga, and it's a whole song.
With him, HAMP. He was on his damn near his fucking second album, and then he got to get rid of him.
What I'm saying is, when you dissing 5 niggas in one song, you get 4 bars for each nigga. The song is done.
But goddamn. Come on, nah, I know y'all not gonna do this.
Have you heard Ether, bro?
And you know I've heard Ether. I've heard all of it.
This is the one time Nas picked a good beat, bro.
Facts.
Yes, the first time ever. First time ever.
Jay-Z.
What's up, niggas? Yo, I know you ain't talking about me.
Come on, that
Get the fuck out of here, yo. I don't even want to hear it, son. Don't do that, Mr. Williams. Stop,
No,
nigga.
hey,
come on.
Stop.
that is fun. You gotta think, hey, hold up,
forgot.
Fuck
I gotta
Jay-Z.
do
What's up,
Errol's
niggas?
Gap. Is that what I gotta
I know
do?
you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What?
Fuck Jay-Z.
You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style, nigga.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I'm
Hey,
Yo, come on, son.
hey, come on.
Hold up, though, Hemp. But Jay-Z had a hell of a rebuttal.
No,
Them
we ain't
niggas
saying
never
that,
came
bro.
back.
But this is when Nas was he brought us back to the time he was the coolest nigga in the world with that
Yeah,
shit.
when
bro.
he was on his belly shit. He was like, yo, son, yeah.
And listen, bro, it was like poetic how Nas was putting that shit on Ether, bro. Like, and we know Jay came back with some shit,
Yeah.
but the way that Ether shit, it was diabolical, bro. Like, and once again, a southern nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing about the South diss is they not strong lyrically, but they rooted in the truth. It ain't none of that Drake and Kendrick shit where they both up these niggas making lies about each other.
Yeah.
All this shit true, like Gucci man, nigga, go dig your homeboy up. Like that's the shit that hit down south. It ain't gonna be the lyricism.
Yeah.
But Nas ate his ass.
So that's one thing, pause. That's one thing that 50 was good at. 50 just tell the truth.
Yeah,
Like-
he gonna spit it real quick.
Nigga say,
Just like with Jeezy. I like Jeezy's flow.
Yeah.
Like,
but see, really, you got to go to Chicago though, and this where they excel. Everybody telling the truth. Like you can go look the bodies up, and I really think they
Jacksonville too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they got the wave from Chicago.
Yeah,
The drill
yeah,
when
yeah.
the drill came out, yeah, that was really
You
messed
gotta-
up.
Yeah. You gotta credit Chicago with that drill, the whole, in my opinion.
yeah, you do. You have to, yeah.
You know,
Because when I was growing up, Chicago niggas.
And when you was growing up, you had horse and carriage. We saying,
Oh, nigga, I'm look. You was just on the porch, and I was.
I had a buggy. You niggas had a buggy.
Oh, you know what? You young.
I was just saying, yo, damn, I'm trying to think though.
buggy.
See, now I had the whole show. Now I'm like,
You can't even play with me
that
with
shit's
that
so
for real,
fun,
yo.
nigga. Yo, 50 say shit like, he said, I heard Irv try to sign Shine, so I don't got no love for him. Tell him 50 said he's soft, he won't shoot up the club again. Like, just real. That nigga said one song, he said something, no thing a la bota puta, no inglés, motherfuckers will shoot you. Latin King don't like me, I don't care. We don't talk that meat bullshit around here. Yeah, like just
Yeah. He's one of my favorite artists, though. See, he is one of my favorite artists.
Whoa. Oh, Mr. Williams, that's my favorite. You got to get your own shit.
I said one of.
Nah, you got a favorite is one. That ain't, you don't have a bunch of
That's
favorites. Like, you can't have,
Cube is the
you
GOAT.
can't have more than one best friend.
Cube is the GOAT to me. You know this. Yeah, we done talked about this.
How would you say 2K?
You definitely can have more than one best friend.
You can't, bro, because it's best.
The GOAT to me
How
is
you
Ice
did
Cube.
that?
Bro, most niggas running a pack of threes. That's how we all are able to talk shit about each other, and it don't matter.
Okay.
So that's a trio.
But you gonna save one of them if they hanging off a cliff.
No, I gotta say both.
Yes. Hey, 2K, you got a favorite kid?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
A favorite friend.
damn, I do, and I got a favorite grandkid though too.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all bugging.
Yeah, I got a favorite grandkid. Like, my
favorite kids.
my chocolate is fuck her, but
We're talking at the same time.
We talking about favorite kids. Like I keep my shit rotates. Like no, I'm serious. It's like I give my kids like a weekly ranking. And like this week here, it might be like during school time, it's always my oldest because she made good grades. But like during the summertime, is my second because her personality is flourishing. But my little boy, he's starting to drop his balls a little bit. I'm fucking with him now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
No, ain't no
Yo.
hey. Look, the nigga that looked the
Yo.
closest to me and he's my complexion, that's my favorite son.
Oh shit.
And then my daughters, no matter what, they favorites. But my grandbaby is one chocolate one. That's my favorite grandbaby.
So you
I
colorist.
walk to school every morning, all of that
Yeah,
shit.
like-
Like I can't help it. Even though we can drive, but she want to walk from our house. It's 2 blocks away from our house. I do that every morning.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
racing.
favorite granddaughter.
Do you treat your side like your side grandkids or your side kids different?
Nah.
You don't?
Nah. Everybody get treated the same. Like if you with me, guess what?
don't.
It's a free for all.
We
Nobody
definitely
can
do
do
this.
the same.
We got
Yo,
hands
they
down. The new kids got the real kids.
But
got
when everybody's with me though, 2K, when everybody's with me, everybody, all you got to do is have fun, dude. You ain't
No, bro. They know.
nobody.
My kids know, Brent. If you want something, send my baby daughter.
Yeah.
If you send rock, you liable to get anything.
Yeah.
Right.
When them other niggas come, I'm like, get the fuck, yo, beat it, my nigga.
Yeah.
And then my son, I really don't fuck with boy right now. He always hanging on to my girl, my nigga. I don't like that shit.
Bro, I got the same problem.
Real shit, yo, real shit, bro. He like,
everything. Like, bro, let her go. That's mine.
yeah, yo. Then he doing shit like this, right? This get on my nerve. He's sitting on the toilet, butt ass, right?
Yeah.
Mommy, you so beautiful. I'm like, yo, come on, my nigga. You putting wild pressure on nigga.
That's
Got that from you, nigga. Like now you done created your carbon copy.
No, but then she talking about, damn, daddy ain't said that in a while. I'm like, yo, my nigga, sit your
see,
fucking
you
pale
slipping.
ass down somewhere,
Right,
man.
you slipping. You slipping. You the king. You slipping. You slipping, sir.
Nigga, I don't gotta keep telling her that shit. He just be doing too
Oh,
much.
you should, motherfucker. That's for a reason.
Nah, man, he doing too much.
Nah, they definitely do too much, bro. It's to me the
When
love.
the last time y'all bought y'all wives some flowers?
Ugh.
I was die. Come on.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I don't give a shit. Tomorrow, go and get you just go to Kroger's. Goddamn it, get some flowers. $14. It ain't much.
So my thing is, bro, it's like
Get some flowers. Hey, I promise you one thing: the shit that she might have wanted to fuss at you about, when you bring them flowers in, I bet she won't say shit. She be happy for the whole day.
Dream about it.
So when it comes to my little boy, like I see the love that my girl had for my son, and it almost make me feel like she don't love me.
Real shit, though. Real shit, yo. Oh,
I'm tired of you, y'all motherfuckers.
Do you care for me?
Tired of y'all, bro.
I talked to my big homie. He was like, "That's normal, bro. That's normal." So he reassured me that it's gonna be okay. But like I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Like it. The little nigga, he really a threat to my shit right now.
real shit, bro. Real shit. This nigga, listen, real shit, man. Yo, I need to sympathize with y'all. Yo, this nigga brought her shoes, my nigga. I'm like, yo.
And then what? Another thing I hate about my son, he light skinned.
Yo,
Yeah.
yes.
He like everything I hate about a nigga, but like, what are you
What's wrong with y'all, man? Like,
but you look like me, so I'm gonna let you rock. What?
Yeah, yo, it's just they got the same face, but they light as fuck, son.
That's a fact, bro.
Yo, what color your son hair?
It's a brownish color.
Yes, my son hair is like brownish red, nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga look like
Sandy
Simba.
Red, nigga, like Sandy Red. You know what? Something fucked up with both of y'all. Like, hey, y'all need to get that shit, fix that shit. Like, we know HAMP, your son is your twin. So you dead with that. And 2K, you on some bullshit, right? You know what? Y'all can fuck no. You cannot be jealous.
Now, this is what I'm scared of, bro, because my son, he light skinned, right? So the chances of him being gay increases 35%. So I really take what I can get from him, right? When he do dumb shit, I let him do dumb shit. I let him play in the dirt because I'm trying to offset the light skin in that nigga.
Oh shit.
So I got to do it. Hey man, shout out to the mafia for coming through and messing with me and my dog Hamp, man.
Yo, salute to the mafia in the building. Was popping.
Shout out to my folks, man.
Look at Duke, son. Let me show you this nigga. Well, this an old picture, but he looked the same. He just older. Sean, what up, baby?
I like that shit, bro.
Mufasa.
Hey, you get. Hey, listen, you get one more Mississippi nigga who might get y'all out of slavery for a second time, bro. So get one more, nigga. We're gonna get y'all out of slavery again.
Hey, I'm sick of them boys, Hamp. Boy, boy, I had to run up there, Hamp. I'm sick of them damn boys.
Real shit.
Look, hey, Hamp, I'm gonna tell you this. It's almost like these women then created somebody like almost a better version of me. See, y'all boys young. My boy's 17, and I'm looking at him like he looked just like me, but he got her mannerism. Like he got this motherfucker got dreads. Him, I can't grow dreads no damn more, but he look just like me. This motherfucker my size. He's 6'2", 260. I'm looking like you didn't create a better version of me around here. Like I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
So when my girl had my little boy, I felt like she think that I was disposable now. Like she got me. She got the version of me who she can make whatever the fuck she want now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm disposable at this point.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
I don't got no
Y'all, I saying 7 sons. The only one is dark. The rest of them niggas is
I'm
brown.
scared to ask her who her favorite man is, nigga. Real shit.
Oh no, that's gonna be the chocolate.
Hey, Mr. Williams, Mr. Williams, you seen this. Why you leading them astray? You know what's gonna happen when he get about 17. She'll gonna start looking like him. And she gonna start saying, "Oh, baby, don't worry about it. Don't worry about coming outside or putting my gas." You can be like, "What? What you mean?" Like, no,
you gotta teach him how to act dark skin, bro. That's it. Help act dark skin like a motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Dark? How you act?
Help don't play and he act dark skin. Help act dark skin, bro.
How you act
nigga
dark
ain't wear no parachute pants, none of it. He ain't I'll be sure, bro. He's light like a motherfucker, but he act dark skin, bro.
I wear skinny jeans.
Bruh, you don't. You can't fit them motherfuckers if you want it.
That ass. Word to me. I wear skinny jeans. I can't wear no baggy ass. I don't like that.
You act dark skinned, bro. I promise.
How do I act dark skinned?
Because for one, you ain't taking no shit. You're not a pretty boy type. Them ugly ass shoes, though, we gonna leave that alone. But other than that, that's your light skin moment.
Mr. Weir, you wanna know who you act like? You act like CJ's stepdad. Like I feel like you had a hand in raising CJ.
What you think, Sean? What you think, Sean?
I think Mr. Will on that oil, man. That's all. I think Mr. Will having a good time tonight, man. That's what it is.
No, I've actually had a ball, but no, fuck no, not what he just.
All right, man, let's do it, man. I ain't drink. I drank a little bit in Las Vegas. Anybody trying to take a shot with me? What's popping?
Yeah, let me go to my bar. Shit,
I keep looking around and shit.
I do this when I get on here, man.
I'm about to get I'm gonna go to the bar.
I'm gonna do coke.
Coke. I'm gonna do coke.
Yo, man, this dude get on my nerve. He do this every time I get up here.
Yo, man, I ain't been drinking. I've been chilling. You heard? Yo, I drink coconut water before the fight. She being hydrated. My urine was the perfect color.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna show you what that money do. Let me know what you shot.
All right, Mufasa. All right, this is what I'm gonna crack this open this teleport.
Hey, y'all, Hamp gonna DJ. So on my side,
that's why he act like that. He drinking that Kool-Aid.
Hamp.
What'd you say, Chico?
Hey, bro, I already had some Wolf from Reserve. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Mr. Wayne. Hold on. What'd you say?
Hamp. Listen, bro. I want you to come DJ one of my infamous. It's called Powder.
No.
Panel, but hold on, y'all, hold on. What'd you say?
It's a powder party. So me and our guy, we get together, we do coke, and we have a great time.
What?
The booger sugar party?
Yeah, it's a powder party, bro. It's a great experience, bro. You got to come through. BYOP though.
Bring your own powder.
That's crazy.
You definitely not hitting this pack. It's posed, my boy.
Yo.
Okay, wow.
Yo, man. Jesus Christ, man. We didn't even start the show, man.
I like that shit, bro.
Damn, man. We too many up.
Powder party be lit. Somebody better talk to him, right?
Out of hell. Shit.
It's
Bring
married too,
powder, man.
So I saw that shit 20 years ago.
Let's do it, man. We're gonna turn up too, B. Real shit, man. You
shot?
know?
You doing a shot?
Yeah.
I couldn't find a shot glass, Hamp, but
Just go open it, man. Pause.
At the bottle, hell. Shit.
What are you doing, 2K?
I like that
shit, bro. Great. We going to the moon tonight. We going to the moon tonight.
Hey, 2K. After last night, I thought he was gonna tell us stop drinking. After last night, 2K, I thought he was gonna say, "Yo, y'all don't drink no more when y'all come up here." But damn, he told us to go in.
Hey, we finna go to the moon. Hey, we finna take it to the next level tonight.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, I get up at 5 o'clock.
You almost kill me, nigga.
Hey, man, drop them rice emojis in the comment, man. Y'all know what's going on.
Yo, man, you almost killed me, nigga. God damn.
We gonna have some fun today. Definitely gonna get HAMP counsel, man.
What's up, Shaw?
Coming to check on y'all, man. I saw y'all need a chaperone. I saw y'all, man, starting out with the booth. Let me come chaperone her family, man.
Yo, real shit, bro.
I still got these from last month. Shot 50.
Mr. Will been drinking. Y'all about to start.
Mr. Will look 65.
No, I don't.
Nah, real shit though. Where this bone?
Look, I did what everybody else do on YouTube and dye my shit black. Because you know, some of them niggas is older than me and they dyeing their shit black.
I ain't gonna lie.
You my gray.
Is that on a shirt?
You give me retired Crip vibes though. I ain't gonna lie, Playboy.
I can see a KC Crip, Kansas City Crip.
Hey, man, hold up. Who y'all talking about? Me?
Yeah.
Who you talking about? We know you.
You gotta do that if you
he blood.
Like, hey,
Who else?
Ain't no.
Throwing games on the internet. It's crazy.
It's weird. He do look like some tall dookie though. I ain't gonna lie. How tall you is, Mr. Wig?
6'1".
Yeah, some tall dookie.
You an asshole.
You look like that dookie I couldn't believe flushed down in one thing.
No.
Yeah. Mr. Williams. All right, can you explain it to me, right, once and for all? When you say you a 10, what does that mean?
Wait a minute. For one, I said a 9, and then, but I was saying for my age group.
So you saying?
Hold up. You asked me a question. I have never in my life had to rate myself.
Damn it, Will.
Because this was some YouTube shit. I didn't know y'all had a rating scale.
Okay.
So for my age group, and I'm 50 now,
okay,
that's what the hell I'm going by.
So you saying,
and you got to think, I'm pulling chicks everybody's ages. All the young niggas, the young chicks hit on me. They do all of that shit.
Why the fuck you lying? Why
Come on, man. You been lying about your age. You older than me. I'm talking about you 45. How many times she been talking about what? Last year she was talking about she 45. Now you born in the 70s. Make your mind up. Come on now. We ain't even talking about much. Like, no. We ain't doing it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying. making it hard for me.
I could have swore she said she
Yeah.
was 44 the year before, and then now all of a sudden you born in the 70s. The 70s end like really fast, and you older than the Bible. So I don't get that. Your face look like that. So I don't get that shit. So
Excuse me, man.
You care. Ain't you a married man? You shouldn't be worried about what no other women say.
nah,
anyway.
you spoke. You should have opened your mouth. Open your mouth.
Somebody
Open your
was
mouth.
hurt.
Sorry.
What's going on? Safe space shot.
My oldest shoes.
Hey,
My oldest shoes look
somebody
better
was
than you.
hurt.
So
That
Don't
part
talk-
no
oldest
came
shoes
straight
look
off the
better
boat.
than
I
you.
don't talk to you, Mr. Will. Anyway, good evening to
My
the
oldest shoes
gentlemen.
look better than you. That's all I'm saying. My oldest shoes look better than you. So
Oh,
you
Okay,
came up
I'm
here
glad
fucking
they
with me.
do. I'm glad
I
you
don't
bring
I
them out.
don't like to
Y'all
I
look the
really
same
don't
age.
like to throw
Bring them out,
jokes on
bring them out.
females, but I
Bring them
got
out.
time for
Oh
you today.
God, any man that
You
calls a
look
woman
like
a
you look like
female,
that Fraggle Rock. Which wig
absolutely
you got
are.
on today with
A
that body?
female,
So let's
like doe or deer or female,
Read
stop
the
this shit. Take them cat eye
yeah.
glasses. Take them cat eye glasses off. Hey, I'm gonna keep it way past your bedtime with that wool ass robe.
Yo, Tiff, leave that nigga alone today, Tiff. He on fire
Hey,
today.
hey, you got that wool ass robe on. I'm telling you. It looked like you
You
knitted
heard
that
me.
motherfucker when
Tiff,
you was
Tiff,
5.
You wait a
Tiff,
minute.
leave him
Now you
alone.
look black.
He on
Damn,
fire.
you're
Damn,
not
I'm
addressing that.
sorry. I'm gonna
Older
give you the
gentleman.
prop. I'm gonna give you
All
the
right,
prop.
Mr. Williams. All right, Mr. Williams. Let her talk.
Nah, I gotta get her together, bro. Cause
No. Hold on.
she
Mr.
got on
Williams,
a dollar
Mr. Williams.
tree
Let it.
bonnet, bro. Like that
Mr. Williams,
crap, bro.
if you can't listen now it's going. Come on.
Okay, I'll listen. Let's see.
Yeah,
Children like
don't. Cause I don't want nobody to overrun the show. Right? We had a good
you
moment.
doing,
So,
I
hey
ain't gonna lie.
Tiff, when he on fire, you gotta leave him alone. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, he's on fire. And he could be, absolutely like I like 10 toes down. I'm in my feelings. Jasmine didn't win. I'm mad
Jasmine
at
who?
Okay, cry.
I saw that she didn't win.
I'm
Man,
mad.
she didn't win.
Everybody catch a case.
She didn't win the Senate race.
today.
All right, let's get
I
into
don't
it, man.
care what
Like,
nobody
share,
says.
subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Trying to feel me, nigga. Politics as usual.
Jasmine Crockett took an L, huh?
Hey, oh, wait. Now, hold on, sir. Hold on. Because I'm going to receive. She took an L. She took an L. My concern is this: one, she never should have been in this position. We really need to look at gerrymandering and the fact that she should have been in a safe seat. And had she been in a safe seat and it wouldn't have been gerrymandered, we would have had her in her seat. We've had James and Colin fighting each other out, and we would have been able to expand. So for me, she lost. My biggest issue is in Dallas County, one of the largest populations of Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. I don't care whether you like her or not, your vote is your vote. And if you show up and vote, it should be counted. And if we are going to have a problem with voter suppression, that is my issue. You lost, sis. You lost. And you really should have never been in this position. But between gerrymandering and the bullshit that they pulled on yesterday, I don't care whether you like her or not. You damn sure better be concerned about November. You need to be concerned about
November.
No, so yesterday was the primary. So she was a part of I guess we call it like yesterday.
So why'd she lose?
Um
Niggas don't like her.
No. I don't think it's about like.
Suke live out there too, so
yeah.
No, he lives here. She should have never been in this race.
You're saying because when they changed the voting lines, they put her in contention.
When they put her in the voting lines, they actually contested a seat where, like I said, it should have been.
Why couldn't she win though?
Because she lost.
I don't think she can win in a sense of
she can't win. She can't vote.
Actually,
no.
Actually, it was 3
I would
out of the
like to
4
finish.
that,
So let me
that
know when I can
represent them,
finish.
bro.
Let me know when.
Hemp,
So-
out of the 3 out of the
I get
4,
to finish.
she's part of that 3 out
Well,
of 4.
Playboy Williams doesn't live here. 2K, I will listen to him. She didn't
I'm
win
listening to
because not on top of misogyny, but we also have to look at Texas has a very a high range of Latino voters. Latino men have a very high range of misogyny. They're not going to vote for a woman, and I don't give a damn if she's purple, white, black, or they don't want to see a woman in leadership. It's not about the race. They
Listen.
don't believe that women should lead.
We let y'all have a Kamala issue, okay? Jasmine lost this shit fair and square. All right. Jasmine did great. Hold on. Jasmine did great with the black voters.
She did.
Absolutely great. The Latinos, which is more of them, and it's kind of her problem because she's with the immigrants coming over.
I agree.
She's with the immigrants coming over, and so now she get a place for her own medicine.
I agree.
So Jasmine, she lost this shit fair and square. It is what it is.
No. So when we say fair and square, I'm gonna say I nothing that you're saying, I'm not pushing back against. I have no pushback. What I will say is this: when we attempt to try to play politics in the sense of we're all on the same page, we are not. And we don't understand that there are differences. There are differences. If we don't understand that culturally, Hispanic men are misogynists. They don't want a woman in front
But
of
why
them.
y'all not talking about this? Is my whole thing. Y'all hold up. Why y'all not talking about the other 3 people?
What you're saying, 2K, I agree with everything that you're
Why
saying.
y'all not talking about the other 3 people of color that lost?
I don't have any pushback to what you're saying, 2K. And what I will say is,
Tiff, why are you calling them misogynist? No, hold on. Why are you saying they hate women?
Because they didn't vote for them.
But that don't mean they hate women. Because you calling them misogynist, though.
It's not a hate. Misogyny is, and
It is extreme hate. That's the definition.
Okay, you can pull it up because I wouldn't say extreme. What I will say is this: we live in a patriarchal society in which we believe that men should lead, and I'm not going to push back on that. I will say this much: if you know that that's a reality, then your selling point as you as a woman being in politics and leading, it's got to come from a different point of view. And I don't think that she made the swing.
Listen, I'm with you if the white voters had fucked y'all over. You can make that point. But
y'all or us? Because you in Texas, right?
No. I'm saying I'm with you if what I say. I mean when I say y'all, I'm talking about white people. If white
I'm
people,
not white though, I'm confused.
Okay, well, listen, I'm black, brown. I don't really care. Okay.
Well, no, you can't say that. I'm white. I'm black. What are you talking about?
Okay, that don't matter. Stop getting caught up on the words.
Remember you said you're from Finland. That's what.
You know what, Hemp? I knew you was going there.
Come on, Tip,
if you throw a Scottish flag up, I'm dropping. I'm
Tip,
leaving.
you already dressed like
you was Scottish. Go ahead,
Tip.
Okay.
Tip, you already dressed like you going to a parent-teacher conference. Like,
I had to come here. I knew you was here. I had to school you. What's
okay,
going on?
so the shit that you trying to pop, that's cool.
I'm not trying to pop anything.
Okay, if the white people had beat us out, that's cool. But the Latinos beat Jasmine out the spot. Okay, and they not suppressing their women. They women working hand in hand with them on the side of the road selling watermelon.
Not. No, you don't get to do that, 2K. Do you have Latino friends?
Absolutely. I got friends of everywhere.
Okay, so within that demographic, are you saying that Latino men don't tend to be a little misogynist?
No. I think Latino men are leaders of their family.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's not misogynistic. Listen,
You're
if Jasmine stopped cosplaying as a motherfucking hood chick, maybe she'll get more voters from other demographics.
Wait. Bring it back. How's she playing as a hood chick? I
said cosplaying because
and I'm asking you. We're having a conversation, right?
Hold on, this Pat kicking my ass because she looks fuzzy as a motherfucker.
Excuse me?
Hold on. No, this Pat. Yeah, I did coke before. You fuzz, you blurry.
Coke before.
Yeah, you blurry. I'm tripping. This
so
on
I
me.
should listen to what you're saying.
Okay.
Hold on, let me say. Okay, listen. There's
You're
no
the
reason.
influence.
Chill.
Audience, he's under the influence. He did coke before. Go ahead, 2K.
Listen. What I'm trying to tell you is that
No. What you're trying to inform me. You can't tell me anything, but you can inform me.
I can tell you what I want to.
Okay, you're right, and I can decipher. Go ahead, tell me what you want me to know. 2K. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna put my hand like this. This is why I need your mouth, right? Till I get done. All right.
Well, I'm not your wife, and I'm not. Was she Samoan? I'm black.
Tiff. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him
Tiff,
finish.
Wait a minute.
I let you finish
No.
the
As a black man with a black wife, watch this. As a black man with a black wife, him. Guess what? I'm be quiet.
Okay. Go ahead, 2K. Thanks, Tiff.
Hey, Tiff trying to get me on Damon time because I let that shit fly the first time. I'm gonna defend my wife now. Your husband gonna have to come to the damn screen. We're gonna have to have a talk.
You actually, my husband is literally right here.
Hey, let him finish the point. Tone, what up?
Like, don't do that. I'll fight
Hey,
you.
don't.
You don't gotta ever interrupt.
Oh my
Like, you a bitch
goodness.
like me.
Tiff.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right.
Well,
Now I gotta put the big hand on it. Okay.
I'm just saying. Get
All
your
right.
guy.
Stop interrupting. All
But
right?
you heard what he did, right?
Yeah. Stop interrupting. Stop
Okay,
interrupting.
but can you get your fella? and
Yeah.
tell him,
Stop
don't
interrupting,
interrupt this
Tiff. Right now is what I'm telling
Okay.
you
And
directly.
I'm
Come on.
gonna stop interrupting. I'm just asking.
All right,
you
come
for
on
him
then.
to
Come on.
not
Because
bring my husband into this.
it sours the whole thing, right? Because you can't mention somebody's wife even haphazardly and then expect not the same in return. Come on. Go ahead, 2K.
What I was trying to say is, if Jazz wasn't cosplaying as a hood chick, she would get more votes from more places. But when she come on, her rhetoric is a loud talking, unruly black woman, and we know that black women don't even conduct themselves like that the majority of the time. But every time that she's in a public setting, she making sure that she's doing things that she know in a way that she know that she wasn't raised. Okay, you are from a middle class or upper middle class upbringing. We don't act like that, Jazz. You don't have to conduct yourself. You can get your point across just as eloquent as you have been doing it without the rhetoric trying to appease the black people. The black people are going to be with you anyway, Jazz Crockett. So when you doing that shit, you know the first thing they gonna say? They waiting to call you ghetto. Jazz, you not ghetto. You can represent the best of us. And she lost a lot of other voters because of that rhetoric. That's why she scored great with the black vote, but the Latinos are like, man, she ghetto as fuck. Some white people, she ghetto as fuck. I'm voting elsewhere. And that's for the reason, because she lost by a slim margin. She didn't lose by a lot, but I think it was because of the ghetto rhetoric she be putting on.
Do you think that she was placating to a demographic unnecessarily?
Yes, she didn't have to placate to the black people because we gonna rock with you anyway.
As she's smart. She's sharp.
That's the fact.
Yeah. When I listen to her.
If Candace Owens were to run, I don't give a fuck who's running. Jesus can run against Candace Owens. You know who get my vote? Candace.
That's because you were
I don't need her to be. I don't need Candace to be nothing but a smart black woman. I don't need you to be a smart ghetto black woman. Just smart black woman. That's it. That's all.
You're not gonna agree with everything a candidate says, right?
Right.
But the like Jasmine, when she just on it, I think that she speaks well, she presents well, she don't stutter, right? She's highly educated, she understands, she got discernment. When I seen a few clips, she was defending herself in the clips, and she'll lean into a particular type of archetype. 2K is just saying that that's unnecessary because we got her back anyway. And when Latinos and whites see it, all they see is a chick from BET or fucking wherever else, you know? And they only need you to do it once to put you in that box.
Yeah. She did do one thing, though. You know? She talked too much. She should have left some shit alone.
I've seen her defending herself. Well, I don't know enough. So
what I'm saying is, she should have. She's always gonna. She's that. Like, she's intelligent as shit. But she doesn't have the discernment to shut the fuck up.
In what way? When she did, what up, JT? When she actually been quiet?
Guess what she should do? at certain points, she should have just when she
Like
done
what?
made
Like
her
give us an
point,
example. Give us an
she
example.
will. Hey, your windmill clip, she'll do
Uh-huh.
that.
Oh, you saying she'll belabor a point?
Yes, because she already done hit it. Once she done hit the shit, man, she'll keep beating that
Mr.
motherfucker.
Williams, but this the thing, right? People, how do people change their modus operandi, right? Like you belabor points, Mufasa belabors points, Tiff
Yeah.
belabors points.
2K.
Like y'all will be redundant and reiterate it. So like, how do you stop for somebody from doing that?
Because you gotta know when to just stop.
I'm saying
Like,
you don't know. So how she
I
supposed to
do
know?
know because
Why
I
are
can be
you
on her and
talking
listen to all of y'all younger than me, and I'll be on her for an hour or two
Mr.
and
Will,
say
I'm older than
nothing.
you are.
No, I'm not even
Right.
saying it. And so I'm saying that's how you guys communicate. When you're
No,
expressing a
listen to
point,
me, hell.
you'll reiterate the point several times. Mufasa does it. Tiff does. I'm just saying that's how y'all communicate.
Yeah,
Even
but at
2K, I'll be having
times
the
we
2K
know
like, all
one
right,
thing too. We do
at a
know
point.
one thing. Besides
Mr.
what Tiff,
Will,
even now,
Mr.
Tiff is
Williams,
talking right now, and I'm supposed to be talking.
I was talking, bro.
I know
you
when to fuck to
this
shut
is
up because
lesson.
I will listen to
Because the
everybody
lesson
for a
smart. Do you
while
not
and do this.
understand that he just
I
shaded
will
me,
be
you,
on
and
even
It's
now.
not.
Look
Mufasa?
at
It's
her.
not
She,
shade. It's not shade.
No,
I'm
he
not.
too slow to get it. Damn.
No, it's
Oh my
not
god.
shade. That's how you guys communicate. I'm just being clear. Like Mufasa didn't. He knows that he'll reiterate his point a
Hemp,
few
what
different
year were
times
you
while having
born?
a microphone.
Hemp, what year were you born?
85.
Okay. You
What
do
What?
year
you
were you
a
born,
YN?
Miss Tiff?
I'm not
Huh?
talking to you. Your name's not Hemp. Hemp, are you a
What
YN?
what is your what year
Am
you
I
born?
what?
Because you done lied several times about the year you was born.
I
Hold on, Mr.
absolutely did
Williams.
not. Like
What?
I
Tiff,
know for
85.
you
What was the next? What was the next thing you said?
entertainment. I asked you, do you consider yourself a YN? Like, where do you put yourself in the rank of? Like, are you a young nigga? You
I'm
old? You
40
old?
years old. I'm 40
Are
years
you a
old.
unk? Like, where are you? Like, where do you rate
I don't
yourself?
know. What are we shot at 40?
I think unks. We the unks.
Y'all
Yeah.
unks? Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to know.
I'm a,
Hey,
I'm a, I'm
JC,
I'm
how
I'm,
are
I'm,
you?
a, I'm a junior uncle. I can't wait though. I ain't
Yeah, I
got my
think
I ain't got
2K
my
and them
grade.
are at 33, 34. They're the like
He's
big cut like
33.
big cuz.
Yeah, I ain't got my grades yet.
No, they big bruh.
Yeah, big
No,
bro.
they're
Yeah.
not.
I don't have grades either that much though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shot.
I can't wait to hit my shine level, bro. I
This
can't.
shit
Yeah,
is
when
magical.
they see you with them grades,
Magical.
they know when you talking to them, you just trying to get the price out of them. You ain't really looking for nothing else.
I think we big. I think we might be big bro
How
too.
much you want 60 or 40, man? Stop playing. Let's do
All
it.
right, so Shad, do you know anything about the Jasmine Crockett thing?
Nah, not really, man. You know, when it comes to politics, I think my angle wouldn't be successful. I just don't believe in being politically correct. No one has to do that but minorities. So when y'all say how people supposed to be, I think we the only ones that got to put ourselves in a box to win races. Everybody else could do what they want to do and still win. So I wouldn't be a good political operative because I'd be like, do what you want to do. Man, if the policy makes sense, that's all that matters.
I think Shad, I think that's a new. I think that's a new phenomenon though, and what I mean by that is Trump is like from what I've gathered, and I'm not that deep into it, was like one of the first I seen just be that candid. To where now they just saying fuck it. I don't know if is that the trend like from Obama.
Reagan was a character. Reagan was a celebrity. He's
Okay,
John F. Kennedy. His celebrity won him because I
he
don't
was
think Trump
cool.
worked.
Oh, okay. And then Bill Clinton had the saxophone and was smoking
Right.
weed.
Bill
And,
Clinton played the saxophone.
Wait, hold
okay,
on.
okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I
That
concede.
motherfucker
Then I
Wait a
first
concede.
with
minute.
the
Wait.
lane.
They was able to be
Time
cool and
out.
still make it.
Wait.
Yeah, for sure.
Donald
Hold
Trump
on.
was the one that
Because
can
wait a minute.
actually.
If this is not what you do, then there's a level of respect. Rashad, what you're saying, I can agree with you on. To the sense of
He
where you
don't even have more
with
knowledge
Reagan,
than me in
with
politics.
Reagan, I can agree with Reagan. He absolutely was an actor, and he was kind of put in there with Bill Clinton. That's a scholar. That is a lawyer. He strategically played a hand, and he moved a particular way. So we have to be honest, and this is why we are where we are. Well, we can't say that there are some people that were placed in position, and there are other people that put themselves in position. I don't think him and Hillary have a love affair. I think the both of them saw a mutual benefit from them being together within the partnership, and they both have benefited. But Bill Clinton
Who was
is
put where?
You know they was talking before they got into politics, right?
So no, they weren't.
They've been
Bill
together
Clinton-
forever.
So
Like,
again, this is when you don't know what you're talking about.
oh, I do because I'm older than you.
This is
Remember,
what I'm
I know
saying.
this shit.
We
I've been
literally
voting
should.
since I was 18. I'm sorry, I'm older
So
than you.
again, there are
And
certain.
I've been in politics all
Let
my
me know when
life,
you're
a
done.
part of it.
Let me know when you're done.
No, I want you to
I
let
said,
me
let me
know
know
when
when
you
you're
done
done.
because you don't know what the hell you
Both
talking about.
y'all off in a
Even
second.
now, has everybody's gas went up since this shit happened?
No, my
This
gas hasn't
past
gone
week,
up. No,
has the gas went up in your city?
no.
Shit crazy.
Again, it goes back to him talking
Has
about
the gas went up? No, I'm serious. Like,
point. So him,
most
what I'm going to
people
say is this:
help
when
you
we
in
talk
Texas,
about a
right?
Rhodes Scholar, Bill Clinton is a Rhodes Scholar. When I say Rhodes Scholar, this is the top of the
Clinton
top
ain't been
as far as
president for 20 years.
intelligence. And again, we're not going to diminish what his intelligence, diminish his political movement. This is what I'm going to say.
Who? So who'd you say?
That's not what we were saying, too.
We're not arguing that.
Rashad.
Yeah.
No, Rashad, we're not having an argument. It was kind of
We weren't even discussing that though. Is the
no,
point?
it was brought up like, oh, well, this is like it ain't all the same. And different people are playing this game at a different level. And if we can acknowledge that, that's fine. It's not a good, bad, or indifferent. Just acknowledge that different people are playing the game for different reasons. It's not
Yeah,
a
we were
right.
talking about personalities. Tiff, we were saying people allowed to be their full self. That's what we was talking about. We wasn't talking about ability and stuff like that.
He'll remind me of why my granddad
I'm not
left.
talking to you. Go ahead, Rashad.
He'll remind me of why our granddad had to pack that motherfucker up to leave, bro.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's what I'm saying. We weren't talking about whether or not Bill Clinton needs. We were just saying politicians being able to be them full selves in the public and still be able to win races. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So do you feel that the difference is that Bill Clinton can be his full self playing the saxophone, going to Arsenio, and then we didn't like Kamala because the way she laughed?
Kamala was fine. She was
That's why I said minorities. So I said minorities, right? Then so you say a woman is a double minority. So a black woman is gonna have a smaller I guess gap in as far as how she has to behave.
She was a black woman.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, Indian still minority, all right? Still considered minority.
East Indian, who cares?
I just said minority.
It's 4 billion of them, Sean. No,
in America, bro, in America.
If she want to be president, tell her to go run in East India.
In America.
There. But like
I'm saying minority politicians have a different playbook. I mean, Barack Obama is the clear example. He has a playbook that white male politicians don't have to abide by. It's just a fact. It ain't nothing to argue against. We know it's true.
Yeah, but one thing we got to understand is Jasmine Crockett is not a national politician. And see, I want to tie with basically what 2K was saying to what Tiff is saying. 2K is absolutely right. Her running statewide is not going to work. Well, maybe how she governs or how she works. But to Tiff's point, she should have never been in this situation. She was targeted and her district was cut up and eliminated, and she had to run the Senate to stay in. So the thing is, she should be a House member of a small district, and she works well that way. I think they forced her to run for Senate by cutting her district out, and that's what we need to. We should have protected her in that way and not let them take her Senate seat and make her run for bigger than what she was, because she's not a statewide or a national candidate, but she work in a district.
That's kind of like the that's kind of like the daycare workers wearing the same scrubs as the RNs. Okay, like you only look bigger because you on a smaller scale. So when the shit really hit the fan, she wasn't that, bro. And that's okay, because she still got time to get her shit together and run again. But
they forced her to be that though.
But no, listen, they might have forced her to be that, but she was just a bigger fish in a small pond. She just wasn't ready yet, bro.
So Mufasa, this is what I'm gonna say, and I hope that people really get it. Had Jasmine not been in this election, none of this coverage, the bigness of it, the people following it, regardless of whether you want to vote for a black woman or not, black women being in politics brings eyes to the situation and it elevates. So for that, I thank her for elevating, bring the conversation out, and doubling the Democratic response. And also the Republican are not responding the same. So just the Black woman being in a position of potentially getting power, look at the response.
But Tiff, I just want to ask you this: do you think she would have won her race again at her old district in which she originally ran?
Absolutely.
I think she would have won, right? So my thing is us understanding that this is how, and my thing is this: I'm not always I'm not really a biggest fan of Jasmine Crockett, but understand this is how they're playing the game to say, you know what, we're not going to even give you the opportunity to win that district again. We're going to take it. And so now she had to be a bigger politician than what she was ready to be.
So Mufasa, what I will say is the reason that I was tardy is I actually was doing my response video. I did a video yesterday. I kind of felt like this was going to happen. And my qualm is this: we should have never been in this position. This is based off of gerrymandering. And like you said, had they not gerrymandered her position out, this would have never been a thing. What I will say is the things that people use to harm are meant for good. I would hope that people see all of the things that happen specifically within Dallas County of the voting issues, of people not being able to show up, of votes denied, that people, one, participate in early voting. Two, understand if they are willing to do all of this at a price to deny whether you want to participate in voting or not, they absolutely see it is valid, or this pushback and all of the shenanigans would not have happened. So for every negative that people may try to get out of it, I'm just going to say I see the benefit in this, and I hope that we take it and understand and see the opportunities for the midterms. I feel like I said the midterms are a stopgap, but I feel like 2028 is where Black Americans need to really be focusing on and making certain asks in the sense of where Mufasa's talking about. We need a voter's rights. We need to not have anybody be able to come in. Oh, he done land a plane on me. Voters' rights.
But Tip, that sounds like more the same. Hey, everybody get out to vote. Look, how do we draw up our districts? Because how do they just draw us out of a district?
That's gerrymandering.
Because gerrymandering. Might not like, I know Tip, but see, 2K might not like Jasmine. But what if we get a candidate we do like? Can we gerrymander off Jackson? Well, we got a black pocket to vote. Maybe that needs to be our next push, where we can get our Black people up, because we need our Black districts. They can't take our Black districts from us.
No. So here's the thing, and this is when you talk about Jasmine. If you look and see if you know anything about White House, a lot of the areas that she was over was from DFW Love Field, which is a lot of historically Black areas, to look a little bit out of the South. So she was over predominantly Black areas. When they watered down the vote, it was a problem. So
who beat her, Mr. Williams? Who beat her? Who beat her? I'm asking.
A Democrat.
A Democrat?
He wasn't a Republican. They want to do this. This is the whole thing. She got beat out because, for one, like I said, she talks too much. She got beat out because she talks too much. She already had her premise.
Beat up by a white guy?
No, he didn't. No, it's another person of color.
Was it a Latino guy?
Yes.
Hell,
it was 3. Now we can say that what you want to say, but 3 out of the 4 that were non-white lost. Jasmine was one of the out of the 3 out of 4. She lost. All of them lost.
They said it was a white man. An Italian.
That nigga wasn't
said Talarico. That sounded like an Italian.
Yeah, and it wasn't even 4. So this goes back to when people talk.
But what I'm saying is, you got 3 out of 4. They do this every few years.
And it was Ahmed. So again, he
why are you talking right now? Look, you have the information and you done with that. Let it go.
Y'all off, man.
All I'm saying, hell, because I do watch this shit. I vote constantly. This is what I'm tired of with people like Tiff and everybody. They'll talk all this bullshit, but they didn't vote. Did you
I
vote
did
at
vote.
your damn?
Absolutely did.
Did you vote
Y'all
for
need to
your
do.
council and
Absolutely
all
did.
that shit?
Y'all need to do what we do,
Absolutely.
man.
No, I'm just saying, like him.
Gloves on.
I'm tired of people talking about politics. They won't even vote where they
That's
live
it,
at.
bro.
Much less the
He
primaries and
got a
all
lot
that.
of shit to talk about, and he ain't even in Texas, Hemp. Like,
Man,
Hey
fix your
man,
bonnet,
hey,
man. Like that motherfucker pink or
this
something.
this the one of podcast. I'm tired of talking about the loser, man.
Yeah, man.
We
What I'm
So
saying is,
listen,
him,
man.
what I seen, even
what I
with
seen.
Y'all
all
are
this shit,
terrible
because
at podcasting, man. I'm about to drop y'all down, man. I gotta be honest.
If
I'm
you drop
sorry.
me and he go out, drop us both. It'll be worth it. If he gotta go, I'll go.
Well, yeah, because
I'm
y'all don't understand how to speak in virality and share the microphone and stuff. So
share with the devil together.
I say Shot, last question.
Yes, sir.
You don't think she did it to herself?
I mean, from a political standpoint, I can understand that position, but again, man, it's. I mean, I guess in order to be a politician, you got to be willing to follow those guidelines, and I mean, it could be argued that she stepped out of those guidelines at times, and it might have hurt her politically. I understand it in my political mind. That's why I said I wouldn't be a good operative because I think that's what gets us in a situation. You pretend, you play, you placate, and then once you win us over, then you get into the house and we kind of take our defenses down. And then 2 years later, we like, hold on, wait a minute, you didn't do what you said you was going to do because I fell in love with the personality, not the policy. And so I'm just not a fan of putting personality over policy in any way because I know most citizens just don't. We don't operate the right way. So
Yeah, man. Yo, Sean, I think that's a great point. And I see people put all their faith in these people and they never deliver, in so
Yep.
many different ways, So I
Yep.
like my OG Omar was like, he put this person in place because he knew that this person was actively tearing down strongholds that prohibited him from making money, right?
Mhm.
Like the policy and procedure was literally being pushed in real time. So the person that was pushing it, he voted for that, right? So
Mhm.
when they levy things for the truckers in a particular area, that's the person he pushed because he
Yep.
said that opens up, I can make more money and I control it because this is capitalism, right? So if
Right.
I can generate income, I can build my own school. I can do this. I can do that. You
Yep.
know,
I
and
get
it's
the
not
mindset.
feelings based. It's not feelings. You know what I mean? And it was
Yeah.
actually being done. Like I
Yeah.
could see that. This other shit, it don't benefit us.
Mm-mm.
Like I just see it, and it does not. It's not beneficial. People keep selling us wolf tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
JT, anything on this? You haven't said anything.
No, I'm like what Shad was saying, man. I'm not really, versed on everything that's going on. All I know is that it's a popularity thing and a lady lost. I hear a lot of stuff on social media and everybody has, either whether they're for her or against her, it was more of a, it wasn't a policy thing. It was just more of a population, a popular type of thing. So I don't dig too deep into that.
Every year I lie like I vote, and the person who I say that I voted for, like they always do like disappointing shit. So I don't know if they can run the way they say they want to run. Maybe they in that bitch running with dreams and expectations of what they want to do. But once you cross that threshold, you find out it's only a certain amount that you can do. So I mean, we can keep continuing to vote all we want to, but we ain't seen a change since we got the right to vote. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And if we did see a change, it came from them changing it on their own.
That's
It
not
wasn't
true.
because we voted in a way.
Okay, that's not true.
Yeah.
Like
What?
we gotta
What?
be honest.
What? Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Like the biggest impacts for us to us. What are the biggest impacts for us to us when we're putting people in office or the people that we don't want to be in office are in office? I saw people celebrate the stimulus packages. I saw people celebrate PPP. We know that these things add to inflation, and yet we take them. No, I ain't see nobody return the check for the stimulus like the nigga did on Cinderella Man. I ain't see nobody turn it in.
Hell,
Niggas was hoping that they landed right under $97,000.
And you know
And then
what?
we say, damn, inflation is up. Well, no shit.
Then a lot of them
That's
got
not.
locked. They got
I
locked
don't.
up. They had to
You're
pay
not.
I'm
the
saying
money back.
You're
simple.
not.
This is how simply people are looking at it. You see what I'm saying, Mufasa? Like I'm just saying, this is what people do. Inflation is up. Well, everybody got stimulated and nobody turned the money in.
That's not
We all
apples.
spent.
What you're saying is not apples
You
to
know.
apples. Like it's just not. Like
So
I'm
it just when
saying
I'm looking at it, right?
it's
Like
not.
people acting like they doing so much and thinking so thoroughly through these things, right? But nothing shows. We don't got any results from
What do you
people doing
mean?
anything different.
Wait. What do you mean by that? Because
What are
we
the
have
results of anything like the people that you voting for? What's
no,
the
no, no.
benefits,
So
right?
even
Like
in
when,
what
for instance, these
no,
people
no,
are
no, no,
in place,
no. Hold
right?
on.
And
Stop.
then the
Hold on.
state of
Let's
Texas,
let's
you
hold
can't get an
on.
abortion.
Let's stop and go back to what you just said. Even in the PPP, there are people that benefited from the PPP loans. Did everybody benefit from it? Not. So we can't just
No,
say
it's
that.
not. It's not
No,
about.
no.
It's
You
not about. It's
literally
not
said
about the. It's not about
nobody
the
benefited
PPP
from it.
not benefiting people, right?
So
It's when
then
you
you
when you
can't say
push
that.
when
You're
you push
making very
money into.
valid. You're
What I'm
making
saying
wild.
is inflation, Tiff. When you
Okay.
push that much money into an economy, that's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying the
Okay.
PPP didn't benefit. I'm not saying people didn't use the stimulus for positive things. I'm saying
Okay.
that we'll complain about a thing that we contribute to and then
Okay.
blame the politicians. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And I can agree to that. I don't think a lot of people have high intellect when it comes to politicians to the point to where
Yeah,
a
you
lot
don't
of
even need
times
to. It's not even. You don't even need to talk. I already said that. You see, and I'm saying
you don't
that
even need to
this
talk
is
or
the no, because
um
I'm in the middle of talking. Right, I'm literally
no, we're
making a
having a
point.
dialogue back and
No,
forth.
we're
So
not. You interjected yourself unnecessarily. You
Just
didn't say
let
anything
they go
against what I
off.
said. You see,
okay, I don't need
so
you.
I'm just
I'm not
saying
gonna
that I'm not saying these things aren't beneficial. I'm saying
mhm.
that we will take a thing and then complain about what we contributed to after. You see, and I just
You make
thinking about it, like, how do
yeah,
we
God
actually
just crashed
benefit
the
from
thing. I'm
being
gonna let
so
God answer
invested?
that.
Hold on, Tiff,
No,
about being
God
so
said that.
invested
I
in
didn't.
invested
God
in
crashed, not me.
Tiff. You want me to kick you off at this point? Come on, man.
The debate
God.
gonna
Right?
fall open. Go for
At
it.
what point do we think about like, do we really reposition ourselves? Like, do we have a different focus? You know, like
Mhm.
Shah, do we buy up a block? Do we buy up a city? Right? Do we take people and say, hey, and then we control this thing and put our own people in this, in our own mayor and own people, and say, hey, at least this area we can have real control, like I see in Dearborn. Dearborn is like my inspiration.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think America does a really good job at marketing.
Mm.
So they basically
Hmm.
trick us to kind of vote in ways or participate in the political process in ways that actually don't benefit the masses. It keeps us content, right? We because we're very gluttonous people. We love to be full of bullshit, and they do a good job of like keeping us full on bullshit. The other thing I think is that we struggle from is like we don't think about these things in process. The truth is we're gonna have to suffer a little bit. What I mean by suffer is when y'all talk about this conversation, like particularly with couples, talk about going down in lifestyle. In order for us to get some of these things we want, Americans, and I'm talking to Black people specifically right now, we would have to suffer in a way that'd be uncomfortable to most of us to make some of these changes.
Okay.
In order to get the things we want, when you talk about buying the block, right? There are conversations about if everybody moved to the South, right? There's all this land in Mississippi. It ain't big city, but we go there, we can start. But in 2026, you're not going to get people to leave beautiful California and busy North New York to move to Mississippi to build a compound for families. That's not happening, man. We're not
Yeah,
there mentally, at least.
So
I think you're
Ham,
right.
Ham,
Court, what up?
it's
Yeah.
cool that you put Dearborn as that. I stay like 8 miles away from Dearborn,
Okay.
in a city 8 miles away from there. I
Okay.
saw it as a kid. I saw how it changed.
Yeah.
Right, Dearborn was it was pretty much part of Detroit or Dearborn Heights or Redford. All those cities that's right there is right in that. Those are all bordered each other, and these guys I remember seeing like in the early 2000s, they were buying up the little houses, the blocks. They'll buy the lots up. They'll tear those houses down and they would build mansions on the blocks. Like Dearborn looks crazy now. And a lot of people that stay in the metro area, they've never even, because they don't go to Dearborn like that, right? But if you go and you look at Dearborn, man, it look like someplace in the Middle East. Big old houses. They got their own malls. They elected their own mayors. They did that, and they're in the middle. Detroit,
Redford. They right in between those two. And then you got Southwest Detroit. And when you see it, you like, wow. And this is since the 70s, bro. So when we see that they got, now look what they ended up doing. They were quiet about it. They got their own mayor. Even when they said, because they used to have a lot of stores, right? But they never put their liquor stores in Dearborn. All the liquor stores that they owned was in Detroit. West Side, East Side, Detroit.
Generated profit.
Only thing they had in Dearborn was markets. That was it. The people in Detroit see it now. That's what they're trying to do in their own communities in the D. So you're right. Just because it inspired a lot of other people. It's the same thing on how Detroit was doing it. They were, when we had the mayor. I'm gonna land with this. We had the our mayor, which is not our mayor now, right? He's a part of the community, but now look, they're trying to do it the same way Dearborn. Same way.
Now I'm just gonna say real quick. I understand that's highlight Dearborn, but they want the first people to do that. I mean, we got the blueprint for that type of thing. I mean, Durham, North Carolina, right? That was one of the most booming black. One of the longest, they had one of the most successful black banks of in one of the most successful businesses in the world at that time. They just call it Haiti. So I mean, Dearborn is just building on a blueprint that black people, free black people created in places. So I mean, modern day though, but
just looking at modern day.
We know what happened if it get too successful.
Yeah, and even DC is hard to tag DC as one of those things because the government it insulates it. Like when we go through depression, DC is almost like still manned around just because the government is running. You got all those jobs. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting topic, man. It really is. We gotta dig into it deeper. Perfect. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Man, salute to the Messy Mafia. This might be Risky Crew in the building. Salute to Shaw, Mr. Williams, Tiff in the building. 2K ain't playing. My brother Mufasa, JT in the building, man. Salute. Melly Mel, what's good? Been a member for 22 months. What's good, family? It's all about legacy. Daily in the building with the $10 says, yo, for the DJ. Shit like that. Oh, yeah, we was rocking earlier. I just forgot how we started the show, man.
Come on, man.
Right. I want to say, I thank you for letting the South win earlier today. I appreciate you, brother, for letting the South rise.
They didn't win.
You did your big one. Thank you for letting us.
That was fire, but it was just a great set overall, beloved.
Man,
it was amazing. You know what? Black people won. I will say this much.
That's what you said in the chat. I was wondering why you switched it just now. Jesus. Raquel with the $2 says, Messy Mafia. Salute. You know, I got a photographic memory, man. My sober life with the $2 says, Messy Mafia deep. Salute, man. Miranda Miller 363 with the $5 says, we here. Salute to the Messy Mafia in the building. Boss Lady with the $2 says, representing for the Messy Mafia. We love 2K. We love 2K also. Ashley in the building with the $2 says, Messy Mafia pound 2K. Pause. Don't put the pound in front of that nigga name. I gotta read that shit. The Mima, damn, Mama, pardon me, with the $5 says, I'd rather get this to you than 2K.
Fuck you, Mama.
Yo, Condra in the building with 2,000. Shout out to the Mafia, man, for sure. Messing Mafia, Diva Tay was popping. Make sure you put a shirt on in your next profile picture, please. Thank you. Hank was popping with the 2,000. Tiff needs to sit.
What?
Aaron with the 2,000. This why she ain't win. She cut people off like.
You know what? What I will say is this much.
Salute to 2K in the building. Get the 20. This might be risky memberships, man. Salute to 2K. I appreciate you, man. Whoever got blessed with one, please maintain it. Welcome to the family. 2K with the 20. Shout out to the Messy Mafia for the 20 gifted subscribers. It's your job to maintain the membership. That's a fact, man. Salute to 2K for the first 20 ball of the day. Didn't fit. Andy with the $2 said, it's called driving a point home when you reiterate. Indeed. I agree with the reiterating. It becomes redundant, though, I think is the key issue. Miss Bree with the $10 says, Messy Mafia here showing support for my bro. Salute.
We're
Gonna have to go back to the DPMO and get his money back, man. You know what I mean?
It's a different show. This ain't DPMO.
Oh, touche.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, this is the Messy Mafia. My fault.
Boy, all over the
We
place.
did good, but when I can't remember when y'all invited me, we did pretty good that day, I think.
Yeah, we did numbers.
We did good that day. Aaron with the $2 says, "Thank you, Sean. This is why black people should not vote." Thank you, Sean. It's crazy.
I ain't say that.
Why me with the $5 says, "What's good? All 313 here. FY, Jay Crockett is related to me. Trust me, she is just what you see." Damn. Okay, she seemed cool though. Aaron with the $2 says, "Tiff, you do know Hamp won this."
Man, she don't act like
I don't know nothing about that.
Andy with the $2 says, "Team 2K, salute." Melanated Dilemma with the $2 says, "Shout out to the Messy Mafia." Salute to the Messy Mafia in the building, man. Let's get it popping, man. Everybody feeling good? Y'all all right?
May I say something? Real quick. I'm gonna condense it. I would just like to say thank you to all the black women that are taking care of 2K. Thank you for showing up for another black man, even though he ain't got a black wife. You black women, you take care of the black kings and his half black biracial children. I'm proud of you, sisters.
And I'm gonna respect this black woman and not rebuttal. Let's keep moving.
You're too far now.
See, man, listen, I'm gonna talk to her husband, bro. I ain't talking to her.
All right, let's go, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yo, we've been conversing about in the Discord. We had a dope convo today about like marriage, family, who desires it, who does marriage benefit, monogamy helps. I made a statement, monogamy probably benefits a lot of men because a lot of men don't generally have access. So to have a companion with a woman that you also have access sexually to probably makes sense for most people. 2K and I were talking about our sons and how they in the way. You feel me?
Absolutely.
My son be, "Mommy, you so beautiful." I'm like, "Yo, my nigga, chill out, bro. Like, you doing too much, man." She get out the bed, he bring her slippers. I push the nigga over. He trying to walk through the door same time as me. Hit that nigga with an elbow, feel me? Right? He putting pressure on niggas, man. He doing all this lovey-dovey shit. Like, you know what I mean? So
You're doing the right thing, man. You're doing the right thing.
You know, salute, he opened the door for his sisters and shit. I'm like, yo, my nigga, come on, son.
Doing the right thing.
But when you look at the dynamics as it pertains to the kids, they said that Shy, you said this, and I looked it up.
Okay.
This generation is dumber than the last one.
I said it too.
2K proposed,
you know, that was the stat saying.
The last two,
at it, right?
The last two,
and dads are back, right?
The last two, nigga.
When you look at, I'm just gonna use a very anecdotal thing, right? But you guys don't understand it. The athletes, they all got their dads. You notice that? Mm-hmm. The athletes now, there's like 5 or 6 different players who dads played in the NFL now. Andre Samuel, Patrick Surtain, you know what I mean? Like just a bunch. The safety, the safety from the Buccaneers, right? Mm-hmm. You know?
Winfield,
thank you. But then 2K posed this question as I'm building this premise. Does the 2-parent household have a monopoly on children? Or is it causing them to be weaker?
Yes. To be honest, 2-parent household children are doing better than 1-parent household children, but I think they could be greater if they had an environment. Because this is the thing with two household parents, right? They not getting the both of both parents. let's say I was a parent and my wife was a parent, right? But we were separated. Both of us are competing to give our child the best life, and in return, the child will get the best from it. But because we are together, both of us tend to give lesser because I know he gonna get something from her, she gonna get something from me. So essentially, where my little boy could have went to the park 6 times out the week, he only went 3 because we was on one accord. Well, I know you went to the park. I seen your mama take you, so I ain't gonna take you today. So I feel like the monopoly of a 2-parent household might be hindering some of our children. And that might sound crazy when you really break it down. But if you just do it by raw numbers, I might have a point here.
Okay.
Look at Sean.
You gotta process it though.
Nigga trying to get my balance. Like, hold on, what? I'm following.
You got the book on that one side.
No, I don't got a book on that one, bro. I don't got no book reference on that one. Nah, I think weak parents are just a product of a society that has advanced so much that a lot of the things that we hold dear and near to us about tradition, it's starting to dissipate a little bit, right? Like I think about when I was a kid, right? We still had library. We had to go in the library. We had to find a book, nigga. You had to play Oregon Trail. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego to learn about geography, things like that, right? But now kids literally get a iPad put in their face at 2, and that does a lot of the parenting, right? That makes them avoid going outside and knowing we did 2K, playing football, basketball, doing all these things. So I think they're just a product of a society that's kind of making us weaker as people, and that naturally goes to the kids. I don't think it's the 2-parent thing.
I think it's the 2-parent thing, son. Especially when, let's say you and your girl not on the same program, and we rarely are. You know, because she a woman, you a man, so there are differences. So you think it should be this way, you think it should be this way. But if it was one, like let's say he stayed with his daddy, this is the way, this the only way you can go see it through, nigga. You forcing him to greatness. But when you put the other element there, well, mama said, I don't have to do this, I can do this. So now we seeing a weaker version of what he could be, especially if they both not on the same program, which rarely parents are.
I kind of agree with what 2K was saying right there. When it comes down,
but my whole thing is, why is she?
Mr. Will, so I was talking.
I'm just, well, nigga, I got 7 sons, so I mean, I think I have some knowledge in this.
Of what?
Just the fact of, for one, why is she saying anything when you talking to the child anyway? That should be an understanding.
So you want
when I'm speaking to my son and I make these rules, whether me and her are not together, the rules apply to him. She don't have shit to do with that.
Mr. Will, I hate niggas like you. You can't.
You talking about niggas like me?
Let me tell you. I'm not talking about you, your prototype.
Your father and a fucking grandfather.
All right, bro. So hold on. Let me get this shit out. I'm not talking about, hey, the actual Mr. Williams. When you decide to leave a house and you leave kids there, stop acting like your rules apply. When you left, that's what you decide to give up, bro. So now it has to be compromised. Now, if you was day in, day out,
that's where y'all wrong. Hey, 2K, excuse me. Okay. That's where you wrong, because for one, if you have done that shit since your kids have been born and you set that in motion, as long as you ain't did no reckless shit, there is no reason why, even if you not there every day,
Mr. Williams,
that's what a part-time father does.
Mr. Williams, he's saying that when the woman doesn't agree, what happens? Let me give you a very acute example, right? So for some reason, I used to drink a bottle until I was 5, my mom said, right?
Yikes.
So my father and my brother would whoop my ass if they caught me with a bottle, right? So my mom would be like, "Here, go in the closet, and I'll give you a bottle." You see what I'm saying? Like it just right 2K, like this
get
simple
that,
shit. Like you
but
know what
this
I'm
is the
saying?
whole thing. Hemp, this is the whole thing. This is what people don't talk about. Real life shit. Just because you're not in the fucking house doesn't mean you still can't do full-time father shit.
But see,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about what you set when that baby is born.
So, Mr. Williams,
That's impossible.
This the problem right here, Mr. Williams.
Hold up, 2K.
Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Let me get Kelly in and Rush. I want to make sure we speak, so they'll be in part of the conversation. Kel, what's popping, kid? Good to see you, man. How's everything?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We hear you
okay.
good.
Look. Once I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. But I was trying to get at Miss Benita. But it's okay. It was that moment passed. Yeah. But so what?
Nah, you can circle. You can circle back. Let me say hi to Rush real quick. Let me hi to Rush real quick so you can get in. Because one of the rules we got, we always speak before we, you know what I mean, enter. Rush, what's popping?
Yo, what's good, man? Thanks for having me over here. You know what I mean? Y'all definitely chopping it up, talking about some realness over here, man. Salute to you, King.
Where you already, man? How's everything? Man, that service.
He dedicated. He going live from the McDonald's lobby.
That's his place. He like going live.
Anything good? You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah. So, all right, where were we? Go ahead, 2K and Mr. Williams, and then we'll get Kel's in. And Kel, you could talk about what you want to talk about, because I know you was hitting the link earlier. So go ahead. Okay. Well, y'all finish.
So what I would mean to say, well, it's like Mr. Williams, it's kind of like you want to be the man of the house at a house that you're not at. And I feel like that privilege is deserved for the niggas who's being tortured by their wives actively in-house, day in, day out. All right. So if you not there day in, day out, going through the suffrage or what it is to be a husband, then a lot of your impact that you have of raising a child get thrown out the window. First of all, it might be another nigga come in the house to implement rules that your child has to follow. You just can't set rules because it's your child. And if you want him to set the rules, you have to stay at the rule setting place. So I know that you got 7 kids, and bravo, bro. Great job. And I hope that they listen. But you relinquish a lot of your duties as a father when you choose to leave your castle.
I want to get in on that too, Ham. I want to get in on that.
So this is what I'm going to tell you for one, 2K. For one, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, if she finds a good man or what have you, if y'all done, then that means the kids have 2 good men. Now, that's the whole thing. Everybody works together. You don't have to do shit. You know that shit that's a myth. Oh, a nigga can't be around my kids. No, if you mature, guess what? Around your kids, you supposed to do one thing. Let me meet this nigga. Let's see if this is what it is. And that's what it is. I've never been one of those men. So guess what we did?
What's that?
We actually got to make sure that they had 2 good men in their lives. So nobody had to have a pissing contest.
I'm not
about a conversation. For one, it's about a conversation. See, that's what motherfuckers don't understand one thing. Being grown and having a conversation, baby mama and baby daddy shit ain't nothing but that bullshit.
See, my thing, I don't converse.
When you want your kids, it's when you want your kids to actually be safe.
Listen,
and grow. Even if you didn't, see, this is what y'all fucking don't talk about. The fact that the shit does happen where people do get along, even when they're not together and raise their kids.
My nigga, I don't converse.
You always want to go through this no, y'all want to go through all this damn bullshit where everybody is on.
Right. Listen, bro, I don't converse with second place ass niggas. Okay.
Well, for one, I ain't never been second place because
hey, you probably a stepdad right now, acting. But if you first of all,
I'm a stepdaddy to my wife's daughter, and yes, I love it.
A second place ass nigga. That's what you
I'm a newlywed. She 22. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga, that's who you are. That's what you are.
What are you talking about?
You a
See,
second place ass
you
nigga.
talking about shit that you don't know. Like, that's what you saying. Like, that's some goofy ass shit. Because for one, my wife chose to deal with me raising a 14-year-old now. But she been a part of that little girl's life for 3 years.
Hey, Mr. Williams, can I ask you a question?
The fuck you talking about?
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, what's up, JT?
Would you consider yourself to be an outlier, or would you think that that's what the society is right now?
Well, you two would say I'm an outlier. I'm just saying that's what
you would say you're an outlier too, because you said in Kentucky it's a bunch of deadbeat niggas in Louisville.
Well, no, you the one that told me y'all would say that shit because
No, you said it about Louisville. A lot of niggas ain't doing what they supposed to do.
Yes.
Well, this I want to speak up really quick. So
yes.
I am a product of a 2-parent household. My parents are married to this day, and I will say, in respect to you, you know, for being an active father, and I'm not trying to talk about any single parents, single moms, single dads. Like, I'm not, you know, here to talk about them, but I do feel like it's impossible for a single father or for a gentleman that is not in their child's household to be a full-time dad, because they don't see their kid every day. Like, my father was at home every night, except when he was, you know, traveling because he was a basketball coach. But I grew up with my father. There wasn't no 1 week off. There wasn't no 1 week on. It wasn't no, I saw him on the weekends, every other weekend. And again, I'm not talking about if that's y'all situation and you can't help that, because I understand things happen. But my dad was there every single day. And I feel bad for kids that don't have that. Like, that's a terrible thing to not have both your parents in your household every day. So, I mean, I do feel like you sound like an active father, but it's impossible, in my opinion, and actually just speaking off facts, for you to be as active as my dad was, because he lived in the house with me. Like, 2K he lives in the house with his kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Williams think his word is law when it's merely a suggestion.
Who said that? Like, for
like,
no,
I'm saying,
who said that? And you gotta think and see what you're not telling her is all my kids are grown now, bro. I'm raising my brother's daughter.
What I'm
raising my brother's daughter right now. So see, all my kids are grown, baby. I didn't know if you knew that. All my kids are grown.
My nigga,
were you there when they was kids though?
Yes.
So they lived in the house with you?
Yeah, no. we did the whole thing, the whole shebang. Yes. I made sure that I dealt with all my damn kids, because I was not going to play that game, and my father wasn't going to have that shit either. No, I was going to have to. I made a lot of mistakes.
Kelly, let me ask him, Mr. Williams. Her question is, were you in the home every day with all of those children?
Not every day, because I had custody of some and all of that, because I am a baby father, if you want to say. I had a baby at 16, so
yeah. But he wasn't present every day for all of them, because you know.
And again, I applaud you for being an active father. I'm not even going to talk about you. I'm saying a father that does not live with their kids. It's impossible for them to be act as active as a father that lives in the house with the kids. You're gonna miss certain stuff. It's just life. Like, you might not have the kid the week they have their first steps, where the father that's in the house.
Don't mean that. That don't mean that though. That don't mean just because they don't wake up with you doesn't mean you can't do full-time father shit. That doesn't mean you can't.
Exactly what
if they don't sleep with you, that don't mean you can't walk them to the bus stop. That don't mean you can't drive them to the bus. Yeah. See, there's a whole lot of different shit that goes on than what people just want to say, oh, because they don't live with you.
You can't.
You got to get lucky to get a life milestone, bro. That the baby start walking on your weekend and a half. That's pure luck.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, it's not even that you are not doing everything you can do, but proximity matters, right? So if you're not in proximity at all times, there's things that you're gonna miss just by proxy of not being there at all times, right? And even when you send your kids to daycare, right, as opposed to having your kids at home, you're gonna miss some things, right? So it's just a matter of proximity consistently. Mufasa, what did you want to say on this topic?
Well, I kind of want to push back on 2K with a little bit with the 2-parent thing. Now I understand 2K, I get it. 2K want to have control. 2K said, man, I don't want to have, I got to work with her and we disagree. Look, to me, especially for your boys, this is very important for him to see you work with his mother. You know, to me, it's the whole thing of masculinity is never just to be in a house with everybody weaker than me and my power is unchecked, right? Yeah. My thing is that I want my son to see me, to know when that I was lenient and when that I had the iron fist wrapped in velvet. And when I was a little tough on mom, I was a little tough on everybody in the house, right? I think it's important to also see when I'm I let things go. I think just having me in the house with nobody else and where it's law and he just staying with me, I think that's a detriment. And that's sure you might say he might have more things, but he's going to lose some things in terms of watching a man work with a woman, work with a family. And when he gets old, he won't have no reference point of it.
But see, Mufasa, like I'm with you when we talking about the girls. That relationship, the child seeing you and her coincide is important. But with the boy, I don't think you and the mama relationship matter as much as you think it do. Because in order for that relationship to matter, he'll have to find somebody exactly like your wife or his mama. That's going to be hard to find.
Well,
I think it matters a lot because then they see how you interact with. I think a boy would see how their father is with their mom, and they would learn maybe this is how you should be with a woman.
Well, see, okay, so what if the interaction with me and my wife is one of a loving, sweet relationship, but the next crop of women are toxic? My relationship with my wife, my son couldn't even implement it.
He's gonna be at a detriment. He's gonna be at a deficit.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing right now.
That relationship don't matter as much. He need me for the structure and how to deal with the obstacles.
Remember, 2K's premise is weaker, right? That's what we're assessing. You see, that's the question. Like you looking at benefits of the situation. He's saying, does that boy in this given situation come out weaker than the men next to him?
No. In this space that we're in right now, it's evident that they are coming out weaker. One of the reasons is because we keep acquiescing to what the narrative is, and the narrative is that we got to get along with the mama. We got to be able to be the men. It's like our roles have been put as women. We have to be able to. It's not like the mom and the kids see it the father's way. It's the father and the kids see it the mother's way. Yeah. It's
JT,
not the same anymore.
Though. We got the stats though. Yeah, we know like we got the stats. Like when the father is in the house, the kid they're less likely to go to jail. They're more likely to get married.
No,
they're
we
more
get
likely
that part, But the premise was that they are dumber now. They're more dumb now.
Weaker.
Weaker,
okay.
Yes.
It was weaker, and it was okay. Even when it comes down to weaker, right? So even when you still say it, it still comes to a point of them acquiescing because it's just what you guys said. They would try. He would see his father in a loving relationship with his mama, but he don't have his mom type of woman that he's.
Slow it down. Let's encapsulate it right now. All right.
No,
all right. Everybody, no. Stay with me just in case. Maybe I'm the slow one, right? Now I got a 1330 on my SAT, so I beg to differ. But just for the sake of y'all, I'll be the slow one. Okay. Let's compartmentalize the conversation. JT, what were you just saying?
So when you're talking about the father and the mother showing the son. Or the son showing his son how a man.
I got it. God damn, you took a deep breath. I said, we in trouble. All right. So as it pertains to women in dating, Shad, lean up, nigga. Get your hand.
Because I go ahead. I'm up, man. Go ahead.
I know your face.
Go ahead.
Okay, big head ass. All right. So as it pertains to women. When the men are coming out of this two-parent construct as it has been laid out, the women of today, he's in this dating landscape. Is he at a deficit as we assess weakness when it comes to dating the women in this landscape? Let's focus on that part only right now.
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's go around the room. Yes, 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 no, no, whatever. We'll give Kels the mic first because she the most light skinned. Then we'll go.
Mr. Williams don't laugh.
I guess to me, right? God damn it.
Mr. Williams don't laugh.
That's funny.
Mr. Williams don't laugh.
Okay, then AT because he got his what he got up too high, the brightness up too high.
Yeah, I probably do.
All right, so all right. The contrast, that's what he got up too high, is the contrast. All right. So is he at a deficit? 2K go.
Absolutely.
Mr. Williams. No. Safe space.
No.
Tip. Is Tip there? No. Mufasa.
No.
JT.
Yes.
Rush.
Yo, repeat the question. I want to make sure I get it right.
This thing at the club. You might put a party to start at the club, man. That's crazy.
Hey, go to the boom boom room, bro.
Kelly.
No, he's not at a deficit. No.
All right, Kels, talk your shit.
Okay, so I base things off of empirical data. I historically, when the father was more in the household, those men were not weak. Like when you think of your grandfather, your father, them men, I feel like, and I'm not talking about nobody on this panel and nobody in the chat, but I feel like men now are softer. And I've just noticed men that did not have their father in their household, not all, but the guys that I have encountered that I felt like had the most. What was that?
Majority minority.
I'm gonna say 50-50. I would say I've encountered.
Sorry, this might be risky. We don't accept some. So what?
Okay. I'm gonna think. I'm not gonna say majority, but I'm going to say a minority. Okay. I'm gonna say a minority, but I do think there is a minority of men that didn't have their father in their household, had female tendencies. They were more catty. They were more just kind of like broads, you know. And I feel like my dad's generation, that was kind of an older guys. I don't see them act like broads as much as the millennials and the Gen Z. What is it? Gen Y. You know, that's my assessment.
Okay, now as it pertains to women, so now the generations that you touted are also the generations that say happy wife, happy life. Those are also the generations that say mother's baby, father's maybe.
Right.
Granddad died unappreciated. As long as he had a beer in the truck, everything was kosher. I'm bugging?
No. You are correct, but they also beat their wives. Those are the same dudes that were backhanding their wives. These are the same guys that worked 80 hour. They were working 80-hour shifts. You know, they was like, were they not these guys? That was like.
Let me ask you a question.
Pop wasn't going upside grandmama's head.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let's say I entertain the hypothetical that Kels presented. Is it weak? Is it weak to beat somebody who can't defend themselves?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, so that goes along with the narrative I was painting. If that hypothetical was even true.
Yeah.
Right. So that just goes into what I'm saying, essentially. Right.
I will say I think they were more machismo. They were, they were men's men.
Well, he also gave his paycheck to his wife. We talking because remember, Kels, we compartmentalize the conversation. We're talking about the men as it comes to dealing with women. You see, that's why I had to compartmentalize it. So now take that archetype. He passes that on. What happens to the next nigga as it pertains to dealing with women?
I don't know. I just also feel like
the next woman ain't like that.
I don't know, because that guy also had two separate families. He had a family
No,
across
that was
town.
Silent
Like,
Generation. Y'all getting it mixed up. That was Silent Generation.
All right,
That
hold
was
on. Kel's on mute.
right. He was beating on his wife. He was messing around with another family and beating on them too.
Yo,
Nigga wasn't shit.
but he was home. But he was home to see those kids grow up. He saw those first steps. He was there when it counted. I'm just saying.
He died at 45.
Hey,
all right.
He lived long enough to see Shorty leave the house.
Let's rotate. Go ahead, Sean. What you think, man? You've been shaking your head, man.
Yeah, you know, it's like, all right. We the generation of niggas who didn't have dads. And now we trying to fix it. Now y'all want to take the two-parent homes and get rid of them. Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump in the experiment with y'all niggas. Let's do it.
No, Sean, slow down. Nobody said get rid of. He's saying the men
y'all make it weaker. Yeah, no, I'm saying y'all saying because of that it's making so that would mean the millennial niggas should be the strongest niggas to ever exist.
Well,
we didn't know that. We didn't know that generation.
They are.
And we know that's the case. We the niggas that be on the internet talking about paying for submission. You know, it ain't adding up.
Look at the production of millennials, though. You can't question the production of millennials in all facets, right? We are the best of all the generation. We live without the technology. Now we have the technology and expanded upon it.
We talking about softness, big dog. We talking about softness. We ain't talking about internet. We talking about softness.
Wait, no, we're saying the millennials, right? You're saying weak, right? Millennials have shown the intestinal fortitude. People argue that the millennials are the greatest generation.
Who says that?
What? Who says that?
We number two.
Y'all number two of the X. Gen X is the greatest.
They're literally
Hold on, guys. Wait. All right. Now I'm gonna start kicking y'all off. Okay. All right. Now we need the interjections to see. We trying to have the conversation. Right, but it gets convoluted, right? And now we can't even hear everybody's points, so now we don't know the point you made. All right. So, Tiff.
Yes.
Your decorum has been terrible. So stop. Just stop for a second. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Sha.
Okay.
So sorry, what were we saying?
Do I get to say something?
No.
I wasn't done yet, Tiff. I wasn't done yet. Yeah, we talking about the You good? We talking about the weaker part. So I'm saying the millennial men should be the strongest.
They are. I'm arguing that they are.
Wait, no, not most intelligent, not most productive. We should be as far as masculinity, right? Because when we talk about masculinity, it's a nigga with an iron fist that eat rocks for breakfast. That's what a masculine man is to us. A nigga that's tough, right? That's what masculine is. So we supposed to be the niggas that eat rocks for breakfast. And I'm saying we not the niggas. We the niggas that be on the internet saying shit like, hey man, they don't smile at us, so I will pay so I can get a girl to submit to me. They don't sound like strength. They don't sound like strength to me. Maybe I'm by myself in that.
That's always been rock.
You eat rock?
Yes.
I believe you. You know, you the champ right now. And so right, we got a home of that fight, nigga. Most of us don't know 5 niggas that are getting in the ring and fight for free.
But with millennials, man, you guys have more. You have you have 2 types of millennials. You got the millennials that's right there at the beginning of 1980. Then you got the other ones that's in right there close to the 90s. 81, right.
Yep.
But that's where it's a difference. There's a line drawn between that gen right there. That's what you got to mind out.
Yeah. Just to interject, JT, what you're talking about and what a lot of people don't understand is there's a subset called exennials, and it's people born from 1976 to 1985. To where they had an analog childhood and they approached into a digital adulthood. That particular generation, that subset is completely unique because, again, we had an analog childhood. You grew up when digital kind of came around. Anybody after us has always had a digital existence. So even
I'm 87, so that ain't all the way true. I'm 87, so that ain't like it's exactly what I mean.
Listen to but hear what I'm saying. If I'm saying 76 to 85, you're on the cusp. For anybody in between that, you're going to understand where you went outside was outside, don't come inside, outside is outside, drinking from. That reality is very different than our kids that have always had the internet, that have always had, like, we're Ask Jeeves people. We're MySpace.
We're talking about the millennials, right?
No. So exennials fall in that. So this is where it gets precarious, and why I said there is a subsector, and this is what we have to understand, that if you're born from 1979 to really about 1986, I'll even go with shot to say 87, where you had an analog childhood. As you came into adolescence and teenagehood.
Okay, we got it. What you're saying that to say what? What does that mean for those people?
Meaning our reality and our parents is completely different. The way that we process things, the way that we approach the world, the way that we see the world is very unique, where they were adults when the internet came. Anybody after us, they were kids when the internet came. People that had to go through puberty while the internet was developing have a very different relationship. And that is why you feel like you're the strongest, and why Gen X, depending on where you are, feel that they are, which is why you need to really dig into. And it is a subset called exennials. It is the only subset within generations.
Right,
that is you. Yeah, you trying to cut me off, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just too long of a point. Okay.
I get it.
One more thing. I just
the ones that had like the internet, I guess maybe are softer than ones that didn't just grow up with it emphatically. Okay. Go ahead, Sean.
Softer, that's not fair. I'm just saying it's different. They have a different reality.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing to kind of what Mufasa was saying. To answer your question directly, him, I don't think they're softer. I agree that men now are adapting. We talk about millennials and onward are having to adapt. I don't automatically equate that with softness. Arnold and I was kind of going through that. And I know that's something as men we're going to kind of keep fighting each other about. I just don't look at that. Y'all use acquiesce. I'm saying collaborative homes. I don't look at that as being less masculine.
Weak. So, okay, as it pertains to the women weaker, do you think that the men who are saying we don't want to deal with the modus operandi, right? Does that make them weaker? I don't think so. If they're pushing back at the modus operandi or the status quo, right? You because you're saying it complaining, but they're saying, hey, this is unacceptable. That doesn't sound weak to me.
But I still think we're dealing with them though. We're still dealing with them. Again, this shy person, right? I don't think we really convinced ourselves, right? We talk about it, but what I see in the world is niggas still finding ways to interact with them. Whether that's marriage, whether she coming over late at night, the game is still being played in a similar way. So I'm saying we haven't drawn the line in the sand and said, because of your behavior, we're no longer going to interact with you.
Well, you're saying that using them for sex is, you saying that still mans your point?
I'm saying if it ain't just a one night stand and you going about your business, is you hitting them and you say we're not in a relationship, but situationship, you still dealing with elements of that modus operandi that you don't like.
I think the women are not the same though. Like you saying, the men are not pushing, like men are not accepting, I guess, the status quo of women or whatever. But I feel like the women are not the same. Like I think the men back in the day were staying married because those women were probably better. Like,
what I was saying, back to the point, like with the whole monopoly, is like just to bring it home. I was saying like it don't really matter about your son's in a relationship with the mama, because in the 80s, them men was called providers. And 2020, these women call them tricks. So like him seeing the relationship I got with my wife won't help him with these crop of women.
I disagree.
I'm telling you,
and I'm gonna tell you why I disagree, 2K, because he has his dad and he has his mom, and he sees the normal relationship that his dad and his mom have. So he sees, okay, my mom fixes my dad. I'm just giving an example. My mom fixes my dad dinner. My dad makes sure the trash is out. It's certain things. So if he sees a broad that does not operate at the same standard as his mom, then of course he's not going to deal with it. He's not going to deal with that.
Yes, you want to get her for him?
That's it. That's all
real quick. Okay. Yeah, Kels, what you're misunderstanding is that The game is the game, right? But he's coming across opponents or opposition that are playing an entirely different scheme. You
I
see?
get that. I get
So,
that.
well, no, that's the thing because your rebuttal, you're staying on the same point, right? So, what sport did you participate in growing up?
I didn't play sport. I danced.
Okay.
I did dance.
So when we was coming up, there was a formation called wing T or I formation, right? You could have big, slow ass people on the field because everything comes straight ahead, right?
Mhm.
And so when we played a team that had no big guys and only wide receivers, we were unprepared, right? I had to go out there and cover receivers in space. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I had played football my whole life. But when they came out with a scheme I couldn't recognize, I couldn't play against it. And so he's saying that the son has learned the old school way because of how traditionally his father is, and he's dealing with an entirely different archetype.
Yeah.
I just still feel like his dad can tell him the game.
But see, I do gotta add.
So me and my dad, we can go back and reevaluate what's going on with the women and the crop that we have.
Mufasa will get there, bro. Like,
my mama was preparing me for Janet Jackson and Mary J. Blige. I got Sexy Red.
I remember you talking to
Yeah, let's get Mufasa. Let's get Mufasa in. I'm just thinking about what 2K is saying, and also Kelly bolstered his point by saying the women are worse. Go ahead, Mufasa.
And yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, and this is why I disagree with Kelly.
Okay.
One thing we do, we romanticize our mothers and grandmothers. I'm ready to say it. If your grandmother and mother had social media, you will be shocked at what she's been doing. This is the biggest problem we got in this whole argument. Is we think this problem we seeing now is so much worse than our mothers. If your father was in the house, he'd have been telling you the whole time, your mama is not perfect. Your mama's stubborn. She don't listen. Every time I tell her to do something, she thinks she know a better way. I've seen my grandfather married for 75 years and my father married for 50 years. Man, I've heard stories. My grandfather said, I told your grandmama in 1952, don't go down to that party. She went down there anyway and got stuck. And now all of a sudden trying to sneak back, trying to find a way home. And I got to pull up there and get her. I told her ass don't go, but she wanted to go to the Jonah have fun with a friend.
Well, Mufasa, women are still women. Well, women are going to be women.
It's no different. That's my whole point. Men, we think it's so much different. If you would have put your mothers on social media in the 80s, they would have been doing the same mess.
This go back to what I was telling you. If your grandma had plastic over her living room set, she was a squirter.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What the fuck I was talking about.
I heard it.
Perfect.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, what you saying?
It makes sense.
If your grandma had plastic over her living room set, it's because she was a squirter.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
That's horrible.
That's what she was.
I think she just wanted to preserve the furniture.
No.
Man, we gonna do this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. Hey, sorry, hey, Tiff, I love you.
Is that better now?
But the perfect example of that is Tiff. I say this all the time. Tiff, your generation was the generation of Uncle Luke and back that ass up. She'll get on here and act like she don't remember none of it. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what I'm telling you, the older women get, they seem to forget.
Wait a minute, Mufasa. You can't do me that way because my favorite
Hey, in 2K, they turn into wholesome wives. And they turn into wholesome wives, 2K.
What's that was at the last weekend?
Pop that pussy, let me see your doo-doo brand.
Come on, man. Come on.
Mufasa.
We love trying to act like everything's so new, bro. Tell them Mufasa, it's been going on.
Hey, Sean, that ass up was 27 years ago. That ass up was 27 years ago. Think about it.
Mufasa cooking 2K. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Sean, this is the way he's cooking.
Mufasa cooking right now.
He killing it out.
Mufasa, dear, here's what I'm gonna say. And you know, and I'm gonna say join the Discord, even though I don't be in there that often. You already know I fucks with Meg the Stallion real heavy. So those of us that grew up with Luke and Luke Kim, we not those girls. We don't act like that. We don't pretend that we ain't those chicks. We damn sure drop that ass up. Like we did all of the things. But
And
you know
y'all
what?
changed the landscape.
JT, hold on, sir, not too much.
Before them.
Y'all
He go before them.
They didn't.
Mufasa,
Just
okay,
sitting there
because
auntie,
you're not
man.
gonna act like what do you say? Don't blame Mr. Charlie, just a man. And I'm what? Our grandparents was listening to some foolishness too. It is what it is. What I'm gonna say is this. I love the
Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy.
Come on, man.
We want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy.
Hey, hell, I even do
Help
you
get
one
all
better.
the shit.
Most of the time,
Help
that
get
first
all the
kid
shit.
your grandmama had, want your granddaddy. See, we gonna
Damn,
get
help
into
man,
it.
shit. I was 10.
No, but y'all proving that's the point that you guys are proving 2K's point, bro. I haven't moved from there. At the end of the day, that landscape was where the father was telling the son to do what he do, but in a different landscape that he knew nothing about. This is the craziest part. The mama started being more of the influence on the kids. The problem we have is exactly what we just seen. A little snippet of what we just seen. The mamas act like they forgot. They would sit back and they ain't got nothing to tell their daughters when their daughters start being disrespectful, when they start being out there and being the mamas, they act like they can't see nothing. Don't they call it benign neglect? Something like that when it comes down to it. So the landscape has changed while the men still stay the same.
JT.
But the problem is that
Like,
the
y'all not
influence,
right now.
the influence is not, this is the craziest part. Let me, I'm gonna finish with this. The influence.
Ain't nothing going on.
This is what we
Y'all
talking
gotta
about
stop,
today.
man.
But the influence is mostly in the household. The influence, whether that man is in the household or not, the influence is the mother. That's the main influence. It's the mother.
So JT, let me ask you this. If the main influence is the mother, if the mother is being treated well by a man, if she's been loved by a father and she's being loved by her husband, then she's going to influence a young woman to handle herself accordingly.
That ain't what we've been seeing.
No. I'm saying what you see, it might be a minority, but we're talking about you're speaking in absolutes. And I'm saying if you see a woman that has been loved by her father and she is loved by her husband, then when she has daughters, nieces, anything else, or other women that she has engagement with, then she's going to say, respect that man, love that man, allow that
No,
man.
she's not.
No. What?
No,
Let me
she's
read these real
not.
quick, y'all. Let me catch these up real quick. Lakeisha with the 10 ounces. Team 2K, Messi Mafia in the building, man. Ashley Rankin in the building with the 2 ounces. This lady is insane. Don't come for us, man. Escobar. Shalom, Ma. This is my risky fam. Got haters everywhere. However, we continue to move forward. Perfect. Indeed, man. Like that. To everybody that's grinding, you heard? Perfect. Kelly with the $2 says, Miss Bonita, not too much on Sarah.
I'm sorry, Miss Kelly. I'm going to be all right.
Oh, what up? Good show, Tiff. 2K Messi Mafia looking nice. Perfect. My brother Fo in the building. Mr. Jam Session
that shit,
this
Fo.
afternoon, but I ain't going to tell nobody else. The mama with the $5 says, don't bring my kids and wife up again, sitting up there looking like your name is Bag Lady.
Okay.
Fat Boy with the $2 says, put the bounties on, Fat Boy. Miss Bree with the $5 says, I love my sisters, but a lot of the older ones be so hateful, ugly, and miserable, and it definitely reflects on the outside.
Okay,
Monkeys with the $5 says, salute Brother Hamp and some of the good people on the panel. Andy with the $2 says, but it's not consistent. Consistency matters. Callie in the building with the $2 says, shit, most niggas can't beat my daddy.
Tell him.
Callie with the $5 says, millennials and Xers both have boomer parents.
Facts.
Yeah. Aaron with the $2 says, 90 millennials fight war differently, but we fight. Aaron with the $2 says, fighting with swords, that's why y'all still losing. Son Kid, Shalom.
I like that shit, bro.
Good to see you. Mike Brown with the $5 says, my son shared their location with their friends, girlfriends,
God.
etc.
There you
17
go.
and 18. I don't share my location with no damn body. They think it's normal. Aaron with the $2 says, boomers and Gen X made the youngins hate each other.
Damn.
Christian Love posted the bill with the $5 says, hey, 2K and Kel, salute. Leave 2K and Sarah alone. Messy Mafia, don't play about them. Aaron with the $2 says, millennials and Gen Z agree on this. We sick of old niggas.
They sound like they auntie.
Fat boy with the 20 ball said, kick Mr. I ain't even turned it on yet.
Fat boy, what the fuck is going on?
Trying to force it. All right, so let's. Do we have more to discuss on this? It sounds like we are a little bit intertwined in a bunch of points. I think Mufasa made some great points, but Mufasa, well, I agree with what you're saying. That resonated with me. The kids, though, coming from dual parent households, are they coming out weaker or more prepared to be in this earth when it's their time to be by themselves?
Well, I think the kids coming out of single parent households are weaker because most of them they're not coming from father-led homes. They're coming from single mother-led homes. And at least the two-parent household, we can say that the man has a better chance of leading the household than in a single parent situation. So from when I look out in the landscape, I see more men leading two-parent households than more men raising kids by themselves. So I would say the influence of the man that they're better off in a two-parent household, and because the man is more likely to be the leader. So I think they would come out stronger.
Okay. So if I answer real quick, 2K, then you could go. I think that my son, because of his what is it called? Like the demographic or his
alpha,
like class level.
Oh,
social demographic.
No, like class, like literally class level.
It's socioeconomic. Socioeconomic.
Yeah, socioeconomic class level, right?
Mm.
My son, 2K son, Mufasa's sons, right? I mean everybody, right? When you're doing well for yourself, I think that gives them a level of deficit in terms of like maybe toughness, right? Him not having brothers, I think hurts his toughness grade too. Right? Like my toughness grade is high because I got 3 brothers. My oldest brother made me fight everybody in the neighborhood, box everybody in the neighborhood at 4 years old, 5 years old, right?
But you just had
and I'm saying that my toughness grade is high, right? Now with the landscape, kids not being outside, and he got all sisters, I think his toughness grade is gonna be like a 6. I think I can get him to a 6. I don't think it's gonna be a 9 like mine.
But wouldn't he be a 9 just based on the fact that there's so many men that are boys that don't have it, and then he has a father that literally is boxing people on a level that where you can go and get invited somewhere else? His toughness level in the scheme of his peers, in the scheme, it's not where you are, but his peers. So not what you think, but in his peers.
No, the scale is consistent. It's not mine is a 9. I'm saying that his 6 is good, but I'm just thinking socioeconomic level, right? The lack of kids going outside, and then him having all sisters. You see, but I think that's going to hurt his toughness grade, and it's not bad. I think 6 is good, but I don't think it's going to be a 9 like mine. That's all.
So he's still going to be an advantage. He's got a father that believes in boys doing certain things. So
he'll have the skills. Go ahead, 2K.
He will have an advantage, but over boys who didn't have a father. But see, now there's a whole other crop of men who didn't have a father, but they got a brother too. So inside, when you got the brother, that's an ass whooping and a set of resiliency you got to learn to overcome just in house.
Y'all like it don't be 2 bitch ass brothers in the same career. It ain't always guaranteed either.
No, because the 2K point, Tiff, HAMP had dad too. He had a construction, hardworking dad too, and brothers.
One of the brothers will be a bitch ass, but one of them gonna be tougher than the other. That's what I'm saying. There has
My
to be a
brothers
winner.
are tough. My dad is tough.
So
Like
I'm
I think Chuck is gonna be tough. I'm just saying. I think he's gonna have a good grade, but I'm saying that high of a grade just by his circumstance. That's all.
and I'm not going to argue it, because this is when I will fall back and say y'all are men and y'all understand that ranking system in a much
We could have
different
used that
way.
an hour ago.
Pardon me?
They used the fallback man shit an hour ago.
Now, what have I said in the past hour, sir?
Oh, hell. Crazy.
Where's Sheikah when you need him? Where's the tape?
That was a good one. That was very timely, bro. That was good. That was good. I can't lie. That was a good one, Tiff. When shit's funny, Tiff, I'm gonna laugh, and no matter what it is, I can't help it. That was good, Tiff.
So what you think?
I don't feel like you're safe
funny,
right now.
Tiff.
I do feel like the two-parent households are going to make more productive citizens, but we got enough of those. I feel like our world needs some shaking.
Why you say that? No, we don't got enough.
No, we don't. We got enough people that's gonna wake up and go to work from 9 to 5 every day. That's a productive. we don't have enough shakers. Niggas who gonna rebel for a better way. And I feel like that's what a one-parent household do bring. It gotta be tapered though. Like it's almost like the stars got to align for that to happen.
So we need rebellions.
No, so you saying that even on the one parent, that single parent still has to be competent, right?
Absolutely.
Competent and capable. I can see it when you look at it that way.
LeBron James. If goddamn me, LeBron James come from a two-parent household, he gonna teach the daddy and the mama gonna teach the son how to play like Kobe or Mike. You see what I'm saying? They know how to align the children for what's ready for the world, right? Mm-hmm. But we do need outliers and rebellions to move shit forward.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
Okay. Man, so and you think outliers and rebellion come from single parent led homes? Yo,
if Nat Turner didn't do what he did, niggas, we probably still be slaves and niggas never seen it. We had to have the rebellion side.
But to advance society 2K, we can't. That can't be the majority.
No, it can't be the majority. Factual.
Okay, all right.
I'm with you. No factual.
So the majority still need to be in a two-parent household, which come back. So that make you feel better, Sean. Don't check out.
But we
got to be the two-parent household.
No, it's actually a strong argument to try to beat. That's why I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure out how to make it. Because I mean, there's some great examples of single-parent homes with amazing people, but I know it shouldn't be the prescription for the masses. But that's what I'm overthinking about it, like how to try to shut it down all the way, because it could be argued. Actually,
it's a book.
I want to know this one thing. Like, even with 2K, you keep only using LeBron James, nigga. He had white parents.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what movie you talking about.
Backs are different. Yeah. We want mother, father, dual parent. Mm-hmm. We want that kid to be 3, 5 and up because he's got to be smart. Mm-hmm. Not bad decisions off the field at all, because he has to be a leader of men.
He's referring to quarterbacks. This is what he wants from quarterbacks: 3-5, dual parent home, etc. Right?
And it's so many different attributes and what we look for. Physical. I mean, offensive line. My defensive line is totally opposite.
What do you mean?
Single mama, trying to get it. He's on free lunch. I mean, I'm talking about just trying to make it. He trying to rescue mama. Like mama barely made the flight.
So the big question.
So, all right, I'm glad you played the video because and Dion, one of my favorite personalities, man. But I think he made a mistake and played into a stereotype that actually hurts black people. And I think that's why he probably got in trouble for it. I understand if we keep it to football, right? You want the toughest guys to play certain positions, right? But then I think if you take it outside of sports, I think what Dion did, and I'm gonna say he did it. He didn't do it consciously. He's kind of playing into the stereotype that, like, particularly black people, how we wear struggle like a cape. So to be more black, to be more strong, you got to struggle. So that's why in a way we do kind of celebrate broken homes in a way, because we do have examples of people who came through that and made it, and we use them as like, hey, look. See what can happen when the daddy ain't around? But what we do know, an intact family will always be the optimal. So I think Dion kind of did a good
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think so.
Let me just do this. Mufasa, you got the floor. Mufasa, you got the floor. I just want to play this real quick, right? Because, like you said, but we is it just Dion though, right, Sha?
No, yeah, that's
Southside with an L because of friendship.
Remember this? You'll hear.
Southside with an L because of friendship. I'm trying to make my mama proud. I ain't
Kitty one.
I'm just trying to make my
University, I pull it up in Mercury beat.
Remember that shit?
Man, well, Future had some shit too, man. I'm
I'm just trying to make my mama proud. I ain't trying to let my mama down. I'm just trying to make my mama proud. I ain't trying to let my mama down. Mama ain't raised no. One more time. Yeah, but mama ain't raised no. Yeah, mama ain't raised no.
Two Chainz in the gym all day tomorrow.
Hey, hey, pull up that titty boy.
What song is that? Who is that?
Proud. It's 2 Chainz YG. Go ahead, Mufasa. You trying to say something bad?
Yeah. One thing I say is, look, hey, I understand it in HAMP. You know this more. People who don't understand football and the positions, you think what Dion said was harsh. It's not only for quarterbacks; it's for offensive linemen. You recruit different kids because you coach them in different ways. Offensive linemen have to be protectors. It's better for them to come from protectors and providers. You can reach them different. Them defensive guys have to be dogs. All right, they got to be dogs. So guess what? If they come from struggle, they're going to keep working. I just think that when you look at positions in football and how they're played, it's all about how you recruit kids and what can motivate them. So I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not really a black or white thing. It's how you recruit the positions, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree. But now, Shad, right? I don't think nobody really wrong here. You just need both. But because look at the Allen Iverson. Look how defiant he was. But look what a game changer he was. You know what I'm saying? Like it take that one dude. We can't have too many of them, to your point, Shad. But for the most part, the 2-parent household gonna win the majority of the time with the productive citizens. But like I said, they getting the less out the nigga.
But I think the bar is just, when you get into the generations, the bar is just set a lot lower. So yeah, two parent household is always going to be better than having a single parent household, mother led, of course. But the thing is that because as we get into other generations, what if your daddy, and a lot of people got daddies that was raised by just their mom, right? The dad acquiesced to the child's mother, whether he married to her or not. That's the problem that I have. You got too many men that are actually acquiescing, and they're not leaders. They're not effective leaders. I'll put it that way. So they're kind of like they're being a parent, a dad with their mom's influence, if that makes any sense. With their mom's influence, with a woman that actually have like boys or girls, he's not the influence now. We see it now. This is why you got so many defiant as young adults. They're very defiant because dad is not that nigga.
But JT, what's that thin line? Because all right, I'm raising my child, right? And I know how I am as a man. But I know for a fact that's not the world that he's going into. So I have to kind of tailor back in real life, try to see, is this too much rope? Is it too tight? Is it too loose? I'm trying to tailor the world that he's living in.
But you do it in increments, right?
We are acting, whatever that word is, to the woman in a lot of ways, because she probably is more fit to see the world for what it's going to be, because it's going in a softer direction.
So the duality of parenthood is actually, I agree with that part, but you got to see that shit all the way through. A lot of problems that we have right now is that the relationship between the mother and the dad, by the time the child is 10, is over with. So now you got to deal with that broken family type of thing. When you see it all the way through, let me tell you, dictator, when they're young, then you end up being someone that molds them when they're a little older. And then once they get to be teenagers, basically what you're doing is guiding them. And then once they get to be young adults, what you basically are, you're kind of more of an advisor. A lot of people don't see it that all the way through that way. That's where the distortion comes from.
Hold up, y'all. Why don't y'all just tell the truth? Shit changed because we can't beat their ass.
Nah.
They need an ass whooping.
I
don't agree. Get the damn phone now, and guess what they do? They'll pout for a week.
Nigga, crime was the highest in the 90s. So the ass whooping conversation.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, guess what? I'm sorry, bro. No, you're a damn lie.
My point is that you be heavy-handed.
I'm not saying that it's gonna say the world shot, but guess what? Just like now.
But Playboy, you can't be beating on no goddamn 14-year-old. It's too late. If you still whooping on your kid and they 14 years old, you missed the point. Be heavy-handed as a parent.
Take the phone, guess what? They act like they done died.
But I'm saying you be heavy-handed while they're young. It's like
guess what? But then you got motherfuckers that's 14 and 15 still in
okay,
college.
so there we go with the problem. Then we have the problem then. That's the problem.
You can't take that when they still in cars.
Listen, no, bro. From like 0 to 6, I use that for discipline, right?
Yes.
From 6 to 12, 6 to 14, we had talks.
We do all of that, bro. Hey, my granddaughter is fucking 13. That's my oldest granddaughter.
But you her favorite person. That's different when you're
no, that's not the favorite. No, see, that's what I'm telling you. No.
The ass whooping thing, we can't tout it.
I'm not saying hemp like.
Well, no, what I'm saying, I'm just responding, right? We got beat too often out of people being frustrated.
Yeah.
We got beat too often out of people being angry at us, and then we weren't edified in the process. You know, at a point, I much rather just get it beaten because then I can go outside as opposed to getting grounded or something like that. The key is for your kids to not want to disappoint you. How do you build that type of rapport? That's the key, right? So I'm not saying disregard spanking. I'm saying, yo, you got to be calculated in this journey being a parent, right? Because there's so many outside influences that can infiltrate your home, especially with the influx of social media and etc. Right?
Yeah.
You know, and then their friends become more important to you, and then that first girlfriend becomes more important to you. So you just better hope that your kids can hear you when they making life decisions when you ain't there.
I got my program on.
Plenty of times, help they need to be acting as you.
Man, they ain't let my shit marinate. Yeah, look.
I'm just talking the same shit I be talking about though. It gets dismissed. Same shit.
Listen, so my structure plan with my kids, I got them on rotation. So let's say for one big thing, I act supportive. So let's say she busts a window at the fucking with a baseball. She busts a window and she come to me expecting this reaction. I give her the opposite. And one time she come to me when she did little or nothing, then I get on her ass because I want it to be random to the fact where she can always come to me because she don't know the reaction. Because once the perception is always whooping, they ain't coming to you no more. Well, let me see how dad feel about this. Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
But TK, can I ask you something? Even in that with your daughter, like I'm sure, I mean, I don't know if you've had to ever spank her, but if you ever say anything like I'm disappointed or like a look, you can look and melt her down all the way.
Right? I'm gonna tell you.
I'm just asking. I'm not making an assumption.
That's manipulation.
I'm asking you. I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm just. Even if it's manipulation, I can say the way that a daughter is endured to her father. If you are disappointed in her, that hits way different. Like the spanking, the physical part. That should take it over. But you just saying like, oh, word, this is where we at. Like you even talked about, making sure that she watches your channel for you. Something as simple as like, oh, you're not going to do this. Like the way that a daughter responds to a loving father is very different.
No, I get that. And you're right. But there still has to be the consequence, even though she get
Facts.
it. Because I told her. And so that's what I don't let my daughter slide with.
I agree.
Listen, I know you get it, but I still got to give you this ass whooping.
Yikes! The
There's a
whooping part
start.
is where you lose me, but the rest of it I got you.
There has to be a consequence. If you can look at me and get the point because I said it and with some tears, you're gonna continue to look at me with tears and hope that I understand. I need you to know and understand that every action got a reaction. This comes with a new punishment.
Consequences.
It got to be a consequence.
I'm definitely not pushing back on that. I'm just saying the way that a father can operate with a daughter, again, not a man. I just know if my father was disappointed, baby, that was it. That was it. The world was over. And a spanking on top of it, hey yo. But I'm also the person that said when I got disowned, I earned that. My father told me what the rules were. I did not follow them. That was the consequence. So I'm not pushing back on what you're saying. I don't have pushback at all. I want us to, I like what Hemp said in the sense of like the whole spanking. I think we have a lot of people that got beat into submission and now they're not functioning adults. They don't know how to communicate certain issues. And again, there are consequences to how people respond to certain things, but I don't always think a beating is the way. But Hemp, I was gonna tell you, like, thanks for having me up, brother. Good to be with y'all, brothers. But I'm about to go lay it down. I gotta shut it down. My husband is looking at me real crazy, so I gotta go because I
All
like
right,
it.
Tiff. All right, sis.
I love you.
All right,
Love
now.
you. Congratulations, Hemp. You did really well. We enjoyed watching every bit of the fight. And I don't know who that big nigga was with that belt all the way up to his titties, but I'm glad you beat that nigga down.
Damn.
That dog,
I know belt all the way up to his titties.
Shout out to Hemp the champ,
All
man.
right, Tiff.
All right,
All right,
y'all.
Tiff,
All right.
easy.
I like that shit, folks.
Damn. All right. I was gonna kind of pivot, but we had 2 hours and 30 minutes. Jay Prince, what's popping? Have you been listening? Can't hear you.
You on mute, bro?
Can't hear you.
What about now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we got you.
So I just came in. I heard y'all was talking about like whoopings and stuff like that.
Well, kind of. We're talking about like discipline and rearing the children specifically. And 2K was saying the premise was that kids coming up in a 2-parent household are going to be weaker when they get out in the earth. The rebels come from maybe more hardship. 2K, correct me at any point.
Absolutely, you on point.
I definitely agree
in
to
that
that.
premise, and Shy was kind of pushing back. I think we all kind of like damn, but we trying to make sense of it. We don't know who's right yet. We'll know in about 29 minutes because that's when we leaving. So we'll know by then.
So I definitely agree to that. You gotta put kids in an environment that they live. You gotta shape the kids in the environment that they live in. So if the majority of the environment is nothing but people with single parents, unfortunately you gotta prepare to them mainly for that environment, right? So if a kid has been raised in a 2-parent household, it will do a disservice to keep that person. It's like that 2-parent household go out the window because the kid whole environment is gonna take him away from and appreciate that.
JP, so you saying now he's an outlier in that environment because all the other kids come from single father or single parent led homes.
That's a real
right.
And so now they can identify together while he don't have the same situation, so he can't identify. He's like an outcast.
That's a
real. Yeah, he's gonna feel so lonely to the point where.
No, leave it right there, JP. Leave it right there. That's the point.
That's a real.
We gotta get shot in because he's shaking his head, JP. That's a point.
Because like if this was the base stage, y'all doing a good job on the other side. I can't lie. Like I'm listening, I'm like they setting it up real good. It's a good setup. It's a great. I can't lie. It's a great setup. It's just horrible. It's just a horrible fucking world. Imagine where let's use the same logic train. Most niggas fat. So all y'all niggas going to the gym getting in shape, y'all gonna be real uncomfortable when y'all go back home. Cause niggas fat it don't work. We need to get niggas to be in shape. We don't need niggas to be comfortable being fat because most of us fat.
Which is easier?
Go ahead, okay. Go ahead.
I was like, well, you gotta ask yourself which is easier, getting more niggas fat or getting more niggas in shape. And see, that's the struggle I deal with.
Get more niggas in shape. That's the harder journey,
right? And so it's always gonna be easier. So.
But we don't want easy, right? We don't want easy.
We don't want easy, but if they ain't got the structure to overcome hard, we fuck. So this my thing right here, Shad. If you send your son out every day and it's 10 niggas and all of them got guns and your son is the only one without a gun, have you failed him as a parent?
Yeah.
See, that's the crazy shit
Yeah,
about
because he out with niggas with guns. Yes. Yeah, I felt him multiple ways. Yeah, I did. I felt him. Yes. He out there with niggas with guns. I felt him. Yes.
You know what? Can I say something to that with a real life experience? My nephews and them been going through it, right? And we raising them like, y'all better not be doing this, woo out the bam. But my nephew's like, man, these people got guns where we at. At the end of the day, we gonna lose regardless. So if we don't have a gun, we gonna get popped because somebody woke my nephew up with a AK-47, thinking that he was, fighting on his sister or whatever. Because my nephew dating her, and nephew them calling me, blowing up my phone, trying to get me, bring something over there. I'm like, man, I can't do that because
Prince,
what the bill.
Hey, Prince, your daddy. Prince, your daddy. Leave it alone.
But here's the thing: do you want your nephew? Do I want my nephew and them pop?
I'll be the poppers.
What would you do in that situation? That's the environment.
You got little girls, bro. Leave it alone.
See, that's the hard.
No, he's telling what because here's what his nephews aren't gonna do: go inside. They're not gonna stay inside. So he's saying, I'm in a dilemma. Do I say all the good shit, stay inside, don't go out? But if I know they're gonna go outside, do I leave them with the hammer?
I get that.
He just keeping it. Yo, there's a story. Niggas was riding, right? And got pulled over by Jake, right? And he pulled out the car. He said, why y'all got these guns? They said. One of the boys respond, yo, the streets is mean. Cops took the guns where they should have got locked up, but let them go.
Yeah.
Because when he got that reply, all he could say is, you're right, but I can't let you leave with these guns though, but I'll let y'all go. Cause that's a big charge.
Yeah.
That was a good cop.
You under. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is because think about it. We talking about the extreme, like what we deem extreme, like guns and all that, but it really you can extrapolate that.
It's normal in a lot of a lot of poverty-stricken areas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying because people will say, "Oh, y'all talking about guns," but you can extrapolate the ideology to different facets of this thing, including dating, including the things that we've been assessing.
Yeah. Shit is real life, bro. Hey, what you been saying? This shit is real. Yes, that shit is real. That shit does happen.
What's the answer for that, Hamp? We need it.
What part? Sorry.
Huh?
What part? Sorry.
When because this I think over 40% of the people that get into trouble is so they can stay alive. So what's the answer to, hey, I'm trying not to be that, but if I don't be that, I'm gonna get 8. What's the answer to the nigga who don't want to be 8?
You have to be prepared for the environment, bro. You have to be. So, yo, that Buffalo shooting and remember y'all remember in Buffalo that white boy drove 2 hours. Yo, I always carry my hammer in the grocery store now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when does this happen?
Yeah, because that mother, he,
and it's Texas, right? So I'm not even out. I mean, I don't know. They don't got the signs up so you can walk through. But it's just like I would feel unprepared. I would be foolish if I have the opportunity to do something about it.
And listen, so this why little shit like this important. Yeah. It matters when you have a son and you see him, they playing basketball, they playing with his ball, but he not on the court. It's important as a mama to goddamn me let the game continue to go on and his ball stay out there. Because if he take his ball in the house with him because he's not playing, he will become food in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Women don't understand that because, hey, that's my ball. I'm finna go in the house. No. The neighborhood needs to know that he is a team player here. No matter what.
May I say something to that?
Yeah, that's real. Hey, JP, let me say this real quick. Or if they don't give him, he got to get his brother to get his ball back. Mom and dad can't go get the ball back for him. Go ahead, JP.
Thank you.
I would say having a father in the house. I think too much logic could be a problem. I think that's where you do need the mama at, because mama gonna tell us if a motherfucker do something to you, you get back with their ass. You can't beat them. You pick up something, you woo out the bam. A daddy gonna think about the consequences of things.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
so a lot of times the daddy gonna put you in a position where you're gonna be soft in that position. And the daddy not understanding how these young dudes rolling, and he gonna be thinking, boy, you bust that gun now, you gonna shoot yourself into prison. And that's gonna be your life, and woo out the bam. So that's how the daddy coming. Mama saying, man, fuck that. If a motherfucker trying to up on you, you clap his ass back. You don't let nobody get off on you. The daddy always thinks about the consequences, to the point where now the kid is walking on ice, is like walking on ice, because he don't know what to do. Should I listen to daddy? But this man, these boys got guns on me, or they trying to jump me.
Why is that though? Perfect example is T.I. and his sons. T.I. came for T.I. said, I hated that my kids went back at 50. Cause T.I. know what come with it. What the little boys did was an emotional response to protect the queen of the family. But T.I. know what comes next.
Yeah.
So you right. T.I. being too logical, but he looking out for the longevity.
Yeah, but the flip side of it, mama get you killed.
That's
right.
Hold on, the 2K, that right there.
Mama teach you how to be a warrior. Laying away down there.
But that's the thing about having a 2-parent household, especially with the father in the house. Because at the end of the day, you supposed to keep it even keel and keep these kids out of jail and keep everybody in one piece. It's part of protection. It's part of protecting the family.
So what father is this right here, fellas? Right? Let's assess this. Yeah, because there's one thing about the 50 shit, bro. Messing with that type of nigga with that type of resources is not a game you want to. And then all the niggas that he came up with, Bang'em Smurf and Domination and all that. I don't know if y'all know them names, but
yeah.
They ain't never call him soft. They ain't never call him scary. They just say he didn't take them with him when they was G Unit. They felt, but they ain't never called him no bitch ass nigga. That's what I listen to. The niggas that came up with him. You know what I mean? That don't like him no more. They don't never say no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But what fathers are these right here? Trying to think. JP, you think that's the minority?
Yeah, I think that's something of the past. Right. And this is where a lot of older men, they don't want to let go of. Yeah, he made 100% sense, but that's something of the past. These young dudes all around the globe, they got a underlying understanding. We get into a fight or we get into it, we pulling out that thing. So in that movie, that was a movie, but Putin almost could have got popped. Listen to his daddy. And that's a prime example. So I think that a lot of times us older men that's older, we don't realize it's not our time no more, and we thinking our time is the same as these young dudes' time.
We projecting.
Yeah.
How about this, Dad?
Old exchange was dope. Okay, from when he was for to get out of line, the woman caught him, and then he had enough respect for her to acknowledge that. And so that's what it looked like when you on one program, one accord.
Yep.
In the usual household with the modern woman, if I say that, I put my hand down. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna talk to my kids like that, whoop whoop. And now the whole point go to shit.
Yep.
But back to your question though, Hamp, that's a well prepared man who in the scenario is for every situation. Not saying that Pops did nothing wrong, but Pops got lucky in the scenario because Debo went out here smoking shit. Debo was fighting. Yeah. But these could have been the next generation of niggas that switch cheese shit up. So Pops told the nigga right, but
it goes back to the
right for every instance.
And 2K, it goes back to circle what we just saying. Pops would give the advice to their sons, not understanding that the landscape had already changed. Mm-hmm. That's why it gets to the failure. That's why, Pops will also have, especially when you talk about them goddamn baby boomers, they had younger brothers. Like I had an uncle that was only 6 years older than me. Guess what? My father I probably got kicked out of school 7 times. My father ain't never thought that I was the one that was the bully. His question was what? Did you win? Did you whoop his ass? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, dads do not want their sons to be bullies, but they don't want them to get bullied either. Handle that motherfucking business. Even though the mom would say that shit, she actually she took that ideology from the man. Mothers will get you fucking killed, bro. Because it'd be more of, fathers are more like, think about what you're doing before you do it type of thing. But when it comes down to it, you got to get down. You got to get down. I got your back. Mom just be like, they'll get you to beat their goddamn boyfriend up. And then he end up shooting everybody in that motherfucker. They get their brothers killed and all that shit. No. I think fathers, you still need those guys because they will have that balance. I think it was a balance of both those two examples that you showed him.
Yeah.
It was just an example of both of them were actually good examples.
I take that back because I forgot that he had the gun for Big Worm now. So Pop did set him up for failure.
Yeah, it wasn't for Debo.
It wasn't for Debo. You're right.
Yeah. And one thing
whooped Debo ass.
Yeah. But see, 2K, you said something earlier, just about the let's say the second one when they was talking when the white guy was talking. One thing I'll say is that I think it's hard to say when people say, "Oh, not my kids." What you gonna tell my kids when he's the father? I always thought that was foolish. What you gonna run in here and tell me what not to tell my kids? You got to catch women something, and I'm not just saying that women will do that, and as men, you got to catch them. When they start talking about my kids, you got to remind them, "Oh, who kids? What you talking about? Our kids, right?"
But now Mufasa, the argument ensues in front of the kids.
Yep.
So I'm not saying that it's best that you let her get the last word, but it's almost more detrimental for y'all to have a back and forth in this moment.
Well, I can understand that 2K, but I think it's more important for me to establish in front of her and in front of them. They ain't no rank with these kids at all.
You ain't gonna win on that one.
I win all the time with that.
In these situations,
you know how many kids I got?
If it ain't been established before that,
why do y'all keep doing that, man?
Hold on, I'm glad that just happened. I'm glad what just happened.
Keep doing that shit.
I talked about that in the Discord, and I noticed that so much with us on these panels, and it's kind of disgusting. And JT, this ain't none of you personally, bro, but I see that happen so much, right? Where a man will say, "I got a different experience from what y'all say is happening," and we always just shoot it down like it's magic, like it's not a real thing going on. I don't know what makes us do that. I want to make another point. But I'll let y'all finish this part. I want to make another point to what y'all was saying, but I just noticed that happened.
Let me just respond to that right quick.
I don't get this shit.
Come on,
y'all
Will.
It's this bullshit with me.
Hold on. Let me get some clarification. Let me clarify.
I got 8 kids and then another extra one.
Okay, but we're not shooting. Come on, bro.
But I gotta relax,
Mr. Will.
Baby mama shit that y'all don't know shit about.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. So this is the thing, Shad. I'm not shooting it down. I'm just basing it off of a balance of probabilities. Of course, right? So when I say that, the issue that I have is that I've seen it before where you would have mother and father arguing in front of the kid. And it shows nothing. I can see if they show that there will be a resolution, but normally it don't. And it just and the kids, they take on the mothers. If that's her kids, they take on her feelings. So that nigga is like the oppression. He's like the oppressive system, and she's fighting against the system, and the kid's gonna be behind her type of shit. That's why when you seen it, when a woman was just like, she tried to correct the man, he understood, just like what 2K said. He understood that, okay, your mama is right here. I understand exactly what she's saying, but you got to understand this. Right. But if you got a woman that's steady in front of the kids fighting against you, bro, that's not good in front of them, because you can't win in that. You won't win in that.
JT, but this is why I agree with you. And I say this all the time. It's hard being daddy. It's hard being our granddaddy. Guess what? I'm not going to be like, You think my kids like me up here? Oh no, I'm the structure. I'm the one that's gonna tell them, no, you ain't doing that. No, this right here ain't gonna be going on. But guess what? They gonna see it by and by. Later on, you're gonna realize what your father was doing. You're gonna appreciate the structure. But guess what? I'm not the most liked person around here. They love mama. Mama's so nice. Like I said, she be like Hat was saying the other day, cutting up the waffles and putting fruit on them for it. I don't do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, my thing is, dad being the structure, I'm not gonna be the most liked. Yeah. But I have to get some things straight.
Yo,
right.
And Mufasa, Shy, you got it. I'll be quick, right? You trust me on that, right?
Yeah. So
anybody else say that? Don't trust.
Oh, nigga.
Every single one. JP, JT, Mufasa, 2K. They said, Mr. Ware, they say it going fast. Don't believe them. I'm gonna be. Right?
I got you.
They always trick me with that, especially JP. JP said he got a question, then he go on a diatribe. No question ever come out. I'm keen to that now, though. I'm keen to that shit now. Yo, that shot and JT, right? Just in terms of really understanding it, I deal with that a little bit more with the girls, right? And I kind of even a little bit more graceful with the girls, you know. Like I generally don't like to spank them, you know, even right, which I think could be doing them a disservice a little bit, just to be fair, right? Because I'm a little bit too lenient at times, but I say, babe, you better come spank, you better, you know. But with the boy, she don't. If I'm on his ass, you don't interject. That's one thing I'm very serious about, you know. And she be looking like her dog died, bro. When I'm on his ass, for him and the dog. When I'm on both their ass, she be standing there puppy eyed. But I'm very keen on don't interject when I'm talking to the boy or the dog, for that matter. And he a boy.
Can I ask a question?
Well, hold on. Shy was going, JP. Then you could go right after him.
I imagine JP gonna be adjacent to what we talking about. Mine's gonna kind of shift just a little bit, so I'm gonna gracefully let JP go, and I'm gonna go after JP.
He said he got a couple. Watch this.
Do you think that women is just not used to seeing men, especially black men, in an authority figure?
Yes.
And so once they finally do see it, they don't really appreciate it much. They don't respect it. So that's kind of foreign to a lot of women and to a lot of community.
I told you.
He did. He asked a question and answered it.
Yeah, no, JP. I think that point is substantive for sure. I think that I can accept if somebody had that ideology, I can accept it.
Let me ask you one more question.
You ain't asked me. Go ahead.
Do you think that we might have to, as parents, we might have to get an uncle or an auntie for certain stuff to teach our kids? Because from what I've been seeing, let's say you got brought up as a straight stone cold killer. What we tend to do is teach our sons, our kids, the total opposite, to be almost like a bitch, because we don't want them to go through the same stuff that we went through. And so we try to teach them to be stuff that we was like the mama's gonna teach them that to be a man that they wouldn't even date. She dated her baby daddy is the thug, but you're gonna try to teach your son to be this square bear. You know, do you think that we teaching them stuff that we
I catch your drift, right? The killers, the gorilla niggas in the neighborhood, right? They see you, nigga, stay in school, right? They be on your ass about not doing none of this shit they do. Yeah, 100%. Or like to your point, stereotypically, the men running in and out the house, right? If your mom is dating, aren't the school niggas, okay, so I understand your point in terms of stereotypes and such. Okay. I think that's fair. We got to assess those two things. Go ahead, Shop.
I just want to add, and I appreciate the somebody chatted. You know, we need to do a series on this, right? And these are my favorite conversations when we try to analyze and break down masculinity, right? Because I fear that we our deficits are showing. We illustrate them so much in these conversations they have that you can see we think we're in a deficit. Yes. And so even when y'all talk about the toughness thing, right? Help me and you touched on this, but we usually agree on most things. But I kind of get like a little bit of a feeling when I hear us talk about toughness, then I realize that toughness seems to always stop with us. We'll kill and do all these things to us. And then outside of us, when we need that toughness to get over what's going on in America, poof, finito. All that toughness and ability goes out the window when it comes to politics, when it comes to being warriors outside of killing niggas. I don't see it. I don't see that toughness. I know at a baseline level as men, we do need it, but I can't lie, I get aggravated when I realize, damn, we all talk about toughness to kill niggas. It ain't gotta be, it ain't, because we tough, we weak as fuck when it comes to dealing with America and what it does to black. We weak as fuck. This generation of men, and me included, we weak as fuck.
Shot 100%, bro. And I think I thoroughly like that point. I think JP makes a similar point often, right? So when we be outside teaching, right, it's always niggas, bro. I think I said this before.
Yeah.
It's always black people, right? We talk about it on YouTube. It's always black. Oh, y'all too this, y'all too that. Shut the fuck up. We're not even yelling at y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always some black dude across the street. Y'all hate for the cross the fucking street then, bro. You that tough, cross the street.
Cross the street with it.
Right? You know, and you're 100%. I'm just looking at just another anecdotal thing, like how we deal with the opposition. The op look like us, right?
Right.
A lot of white people kind of like, well, so what do you say? You know, they be and we be destroying them, but we'd be nice to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they be nice to us. So no need for me to yell at you. You know,
and I had this thought too. I was thinking earlier. I didn't know y'all this was going to be the topic, but maybe another day. I know it'd be a great conversation to look at. Passion versus paycheck. Let me tell you why I was thinking about that, because I'm thinking that we was having a conversation about money being king, and I learned like with your passion, if you really commit yourself to it and you get good at it, the money will come, right? But then on the flip side, it seems like we are a group of people that's always telling our children chase where the money is, and a lot of time that has no long term. When I say long term, I mean past the 50, 60 years you're here. We focus on paychecks, and then when the powers that be change the focus and say this is where the money goes, then we tell the kids, well, go to that. And I'm saying, I don't know if I'm thinking as men, if that's the way we're guided, we're always at a deficit. If we can't train ourselves to find out what our purpose and passion is, have that discipline to work hard at it, get good at it, the money will come. Yeah. When you figure out what you're good at and what problem you can solve in the world, the money will come. But we always focus on what job is paying the most, and then we do that. And I'm just saying, in society, I don't know if that's shown to be successful. Like, you might make a lot of money, but I'm starting to realize the quality of the product goes down if money's your only motivator. If your money only motivator, the product, the quality of the product starts to go down. So I'm just thinking, when I'm thinking about black men, like what that passion versus paycheck, that'd be a dope conversation, I think.
Speaking of,
can I say
go ahead,
something?
Mr. Williams.
Thing that we forget again, no matter what we've been through, majority of people in this life, man, they scared. They scared. And we don't look at that shit for what it is. People in this world, they have dreams, they have goals. And what is the biggest thing when it comes to us? We know somebody that got a goal or a dream, but they never pursue it because of fear of failing. They scared, bro.
So do you guys see a difference in scared and fear?
One is an element of the other thing.
I think you can have a healthy fear. Yeah. I don't think you can be healthy scared.
Afraid. Like, yeah.
Let me ask y'all this, right? So when I up lead to the fight, right? I'm thinking about everything that can go wrong, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that, okay, this guy bigger than me. You know, he got more fights than me. You know, he knocked out a guy bigger than him. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm like, one punch could end it. Mm-hmm. Are the guys in my gym hitting as hard as this? Have I ever been hit as hard? Even in the fight I had, you know, when I got to, you know, shut him down. But what was that?
That's fear. A healthy fear.
That was
because what you're relying on is your skills also, right? So what you're trying to do is keep from getting knocked the fuck out. So basically what you're doing is that's what you're training for.
I wasn't. That's not how. If you watch it, that's not how I was fighting, JT. So I'm not fighting like not to get knocked out. If you watch it, I'm going forward the whole time.
No, because that was just a that was a tactic that you used. What I'm saying is that you weren't gonna let that motherfucker knock you out, so you used whatever it was that you did. I get what you're saying, but you conditioned yourself, you trained, and you're relying on all your tools. Because if you were afraid, you wouldn't have went out there. You wouldn't have got in the ring first. You wouldn't have stepped to the middle of the ring first. You got there, was like, let's get it, right? And it could be all those different things. I mean, that's what keep you fueled.
What I'm saying is, he didn't give up on himself. He went in there.
But the difference with the two is that
we
he would
know actually with a lot of people. I'm saying all of us as a collective, we know at least one or two people who always talk about what they want to do, but they never do it because it's a fear of failing.
Now
Look, man. Look. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not as old as you.
Listen, you with your age one more time, nigga. We know how old you is, man.
I can come at it 10 different ways, and you're not gonna hurry.
I'm trying to get an assessment from everybody.
What I'm saying is, this is the problem with our community. We have too many people that are gifted. I'm saying gifted, but have never pushed that because they're scared. Because the worst thing is you not knowing the outcome. Hamp got in the ring. He didn't know the outcome. He knew it was a fair. Either I'm going to win, I'm going to lose. But he got in there. Most people don't.
I know. And what I'm trying to assess is based on Mr. Williams' question. Was it healthy fear, or was I scared? Was I anxious? What would have stopped me? Would being scared stop you? Being fearful stop you? What stops you? Michael Tyson said that every fight he was fear. I think he said scared or whatever before he got in there.
You ever seen somebody that was like abruptly, or have you ever been abruptly like somebody abruptly scared you? You ever had that where somebody snuck up on you and was like, rah?
No,
have you seen someone like that?
Yeah.
Have you seen somebody like that? You know what ended up happening?
My wife.
Right. So what happens is that they do nothing. They end up freezing. They lock up.
They're scared.
Okay,
that's what happened. That's the difference.
I don't think I would call it a. Maybe it's not a fear. It's like a healthy respect. Like you respect what could happen. That's why you train hard, because you respect. You say, "Look, I respect this power. This could happen, even though I really, really believe that it won't happen. But I have a respect that it could happen, so I'm going to prepare myself."
So listen. So fear make Hamp train and get ready for that move. Scarcity make Hamp say, "Hey, I'm not getting in that ring."
Okay.
Yeah.
So fear.
Okay.
Fear could be your best friend. And I want to touch on something y'all was saying a little earlier.
We all agree. JP, you got the floor. I just want to. So we agree that it's like that fear of. That's why you're saying I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared for this, so I don't have to deal with the part that makes me fearful. So we kind of.
That's how I was when I went on the Pop the Balloon show. I damn near try to talk myself out of it.
If you don't got no fear, you stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without fear is stupid.
Go ahead, JP. Make your point. You don't have to stay on the fear thing. Make your point.
Okay, so when we come back to the kids and stuff, I think when it comes to black children, how black boys treat each other, they watch our black men, how we so passionate about tearing each other down, killing murking each other, beating up each other, and we passionate about it. And so when we start having kids, they get the grumps of that. And that's all they seen is like black men. Do you think we have to change our passion of tearing each other up, because we the only people in the United States don't have no sense of no type of brotherhood or no type of togetherness, nothing unified. So but we do not have that. That's a lot. We do not have no unification at all. We move individual. We don't give a damn about each other.
Look, JP, I think your question is out there. Let's see what everybody thinks. I think that's a good question. I think that deserves some answers. Go ahead.
To be around a different demographic, you would think that it's only us that had a disdain for ourselves. Ours is just marginalized. Well, it's for show, right? Like if you see the way the white boys go at each other girlfriend's neck, you'll be like, man, ain't no way they like each other. If you see how it just take you to be in their element, our shit just get magnetized. I don't even know if that's a fucking word.
Because we just around it. Yeah.
Yeah, we just around it because this is our situation. If you go look at them white folk, bro, these folks is cutthroat as fuck. Like to the point you will appreciate your nigga because you know if he gonna slime you out, he'll at least give you a heads up before he do it. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, no white folks cutthroat, bro.
But just because the white folks doing it, that don't mean.
Don't respond yet. Don't respond yet,
Okay,
please,
okay.
if you don't mind. Ask the question itself again. I just want to make sure.
Do you think that if we wanted our sons to be safe, do you think we got to change the way as black men how we view each other?
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I agree. I think we should always improve, and it'll be a constant battle because we're flawed. So there'll always be internal conflict. There's never been a time since black people been on Earth where there's not been internal conflict. So it'll always be there. And I also think we got to always remember, like the criminal element of our people is a very small percentage. So even when y'all was talking about like the game, is not everybody got guns. No, it's the same group of people who are in these particular areas of America that are dealing with like, oh, now we got to get switches. Most young boys, I mean, they might be close to guys who go to school with it, deal with that, but most dudes, yeah, they need to know gun safety because we in America. But they don't need AK-47s with switches to make it out of their environments. Most black boys are not in that situation. So we got to remember that when we had this conversation. All our young boys don't need switches with AKs. They're just not. Nah.
Mufasa?
Well, yeah, I think we click up and, I think it's a product of our environment. I think that we are loyal to each other. I think that we just have a Jonesing culture. I say, I got to give this credit to Sporty. Sporty say this all the time. We got a culture of Jonesing on each other where it makes us feel like we're not just as loyal to each other or close to each other. We're just we just being street factions. So it's the environment. It's the environment that make us look like we're worse than what we are. But I don't think we're any worse than anybody else.
JT?
Yeah, I mean, we can do better. No doubt about it. So I don't think that Jay Prince is absolutely wrong because there's some elements where we just don't care about each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the men themselves, right? I thought doing, when I was younger, because listening to all the music that had gangbanging and stuff like that shit was tearing us apart once I started listening to it. But even in them times, there was a small minority of cats that was doing it. I think for the most part, we show. I don't like using the word loyalty. We have a little bit. We just, integrity is what I would use. That we show each other more integrity than anybody else that I've seen or observed in the world.
Mr. Williams.
I think that we just need to really just buckle down on how we treat each other and how the youth see us when we treat each other. We need to be more positive when we have interactions and everything. I think that's the main thing. But they actually need to see us doing that with our women. Seriously.
Okay. I say, I think there's a lot of things that are not acknowledged as much, but the crime stats are always thrown in our face. You do, whether you agree with them or not, you do have several fraternities, right? You have 100 Black Men of America. You have Big Brothers, so many things like that. If I go more anecdotally, right, I had almost 50 people at that fight where they flew out there on their own money, own dime, just to come watch me get in the ring, right? It wasn't like the meetups where the meetups were successful, but I was like planned events. This is me not even talking to nobody saying, hey, I'm coming out to Vegas to box. And all the brothers came out there. It was all the brothers, 45 of them, 3 women, and then including my wife, 4 or 5, 6 women. Mm-hmm. And 45 men came out there to support me. And if you watch the video, watch me box, I appreciate it. And then rewind it back and look at the crowd. They more happy than I am. And so I think that our camaraderie, 2K was looking up flights, but it would have cost him $10,000 because he got too many kids.
Yeah.
Right. You know, and I'm not the only one. Myself and Bravo Tech, one of the OGs, went to Shaw's film thing in Tugelo in the fucking we had to take a time machine to go to Mississippi. We had to go back 40 years, but we got there.
Sometimes y'all need to, man. Y'all niggas forget where y'all came from. So I'm glad you had to go back.
So
Shaw, when he had hold on, JP, let me finish. I just want to build it up, you know. Shaw had a premiere. People from the YouTube community that were in proximity made sure they went. You know what I'm saying? We raised almost $5,000 for his next project. You know what I'm saying? 2K bought me a coffee yesterday. I got the large. I usually get the medium because he sent me $15. So I think it's a lot of dope shit you heard. It just that the propaganda is the negative stuff. Go ahead, JP. You got all the response. You can talk your shit now.
So when I walk past white people, I feel comfortable. If I walk past any other group of people, I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't have to compete. I could be 100% myself. I could be laid back.
Mm-hmm.
But when I walk past black men, I feel like I got to compete. I got to be on point. I got to have a think of violence in my mind just in case if he decide to pop off or do something. This been like this ever since I was a child. So we always feel like we had to compete with each other and be protect ourselves from each other. I don't feel as comfortable. Not saying that I don't like being around black folks because that's all I grew up around, but it's still like you got to be on your guards. You got to be on point when you walk past some niggas, right? Yeah. Whereas if I walk past white people or any other race of people, I don't have that same feeling.
JP,
hey, JP.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You ever been to a homecoming? You ever been to a homecoming like celebration type thing?
From school, nope. I was always suspended.
See, when you say niggas, and I know we all know, like we black, we know when you be saying niggas, you talking about probably poverty, crime. You're not talking about black people because you come to the it's a couple spots I take you. You're gonna just be looking around at how beautiful the women is, everybody doing their thing. You're not gonna be worried about danger. It's also places I could take you. You're gonna be like, Shy, like, you know what I mean? What's going on? And also, we got to be honest about the environments we grew up. I don't know your background, JP, but it sounds like it might be the time you done inflict some violence. You done did some things. So sometimes you be projecting that because you're thinking you that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm around guys, I know I'm coming in peace. So it's like I understand in the world anything can happen to me, but I'm around black people and I'm not thinking about getting hurt. Because that can happen anywhere.
The shot we all our Juneteenth, Summerfest, every festival is closed down, shut down. They don't even have that stuff no more because every time a group of us, somebody gonna get popped. And it's gonna be some fights. So it's the reason why our city is born because going to the club, I can't feel comfortable in no club. It's like everybody around me, everybody close, anybody come and knock me out, anybody come and pop me. And that's the most main thing that be on my mind when I go to clubs. Where if I do go to clubs, I gotta have my back against the wall so I can watch everything. You know what I'm saying? And I can't drink too much.
Yeah,
I get that.
You can't really feel comfortable. But when I go to white people clubs, I can feel relaxed. I can be chilling.
So it's more demographic.
Even though I love being at the black clubs with the black women, but especially with some women, especially when the women come around, that kind of intensive. The violence, the threat of violence be there with just the black guys. But the moment the women come around, they looking good. Oh, you know somebody finna die tonight.
Damn. So that's demographic. It's more geographic than anything else too, JP, because I understand what you're saying. There's certain parts of where I go to, I just don't go there no more. I don't even go to clubs too often. But when I used to go to clubs, I used to DJ clubs and stuff like that. I used to have to be on my P's and Q's in a lot of spots because that's just what it was. But that's that demographic of black folks. But then there's another place like with Shah was just saying, there's some spots in Atlanta, some spots over down even in Mississippi. I've been down there and I was there and, I was with a group of, demographic of black folks, man. I felt more comfortable. I've been all across this world. Let me tell you one thing that I ain't never felt comfortable with if it wasn't no black folks around. I ain't never been comfortable with that shit ever.
I think the other thing I can't be around a bunch, but I also just think I don't respect the physical prowess of white men.
Right.
I don't respect the physical prowess of Asian men. I don't think they can do really shit to me. So when I walk by them, it's just a bunch of, you know what I'm saying?
Which
like it's just a
I
bunch
just know that,
of
but they don't
like
be
that
on
like
that
that
though.
girl fight that you said that you walk through the
yeah,
girl fight.
it's just like a bunch of recessive people.
That ain't nothing to be worried about for real, bro.
Yeah, that's how I be looking. Like it just I don't feel like the energy. Like I'm just like, and I'm nice. I'm not saying I be rude and shit, but I'm just like, like you can't stay in the sun.
I'm the strongest nigga here.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, and I'm always nice to people and cordial because I need to comport myself that way because I don't want things to get to a point to where I can't turn back.
Yeah.
You see, so I'm vigilant. I look people in the eyes, but I just don't. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, damn, man.
Would you walk past a crowd of at nighttime? Would you walk past a crowd of niggas? Don't get me wrong. I'm a nigga. I love being a nigga. I don't like being a black man. I love being the nigga that I am. The day I die.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do acknowledge the certain elements where it's uncomfortable at. So which one you rather walk past? The group of white folks at nighttime that ain't even thinking about you, who at the band, they probably offer you some shit, or you gonna walk past that group of them YNs?
See how you see what you just did? You compare white people to YN, JP. Why did you do that, bro? Why you just say like a
because you don't see that when it comes around white people. I think white people is on something totally different.
He pigeonholed us, but that's his question.
So you gotta deal with it.
Yeah, I wish it was more equivalent, but he made it some fucking white people from Mayberry or where the fuck Andy grew up. So
some goons.
yeah, I walk by them, JP. Now, if it's the YNs and the bikers, I'd rather walk past people that look like me, right? We just try to make it as equivalent as possible. But I really don't mind it. Now, to your point though, a group of men of any race, like my wife, my daughters, in the middle of the night, I don't want them walking past anybody. You know what I'm saying? They can't go to the 7-Eleven in the middle of the night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Different.
Have you ever walked past a group of guys and got into a physical altercation?
Like a random?
Just random. Have you ever been jumped? Like if you walk past, they like starting shit and they not letting it go.
Nah, not like a random like
Well, I have.
Niggas really know who to try. Cause that's saying that your face card ain't good. You probably wasn't unfamiliar territory.
All I'm saying is they tried it.
I wasn't from that area.
That's what it was. Dude.
Yeah, he wasn't from the area, and if they definitely was on some robbing a nigga type shit, I mean that's just what it is.
Oh, nigga tried to rob me before, but that wasn't. I'm talking shit like just on some yo nigga, what you doing out here? I never had that.
If a nigga rob me, they just practicing because I ain't got shit. That's always been the motto.
Yeah.
Where you think? Do y'all believe that the way black men view each other is to? Because a lot of us black men grew up in a single mother community, and the disregard for black men, a lot of us didn't realize we was gonna grow up to be black men. We despise black men when let me put it in context.
J Prince.
When we was growing up with mama, we was the sons. We thought we weren't gonna be like our daddy, right? We didn't compete with the way mama and them and all the women used to talk bad about our daddy. We thought we was something different because we was at home with mama. But we didn't realize we were gonna end up just like daddy, and we was gonna get viewed just like daddy. But the disregard for black men and how mamas told us if a nigga hit you, you better go hit his ass back. So basically, they taught us to look at each other and view each other as the enemy. And this is why when somebody said earlier when Shah said earlier, black men, all these guns and all these fists and stuff, we only got that for each other. The moment we don't have that for white people, we don't have that for Asian people, we don't have that for no other races.
So you asked the question and then you answered it. So I guess.
Yeah. So 2K, if I go real quick, then you go, then we go around, right? Essentially, I think that this is not only us, right? People who are in proximity to each other do crime and do harm to each other, right? So every single race of people are the most violent towards their race of people, right? White people kill white people the most, black people kill black people the most, so on and so forth. You see proximity being the key element, you know. I wonder, you know, when they talk about violence, they separate out things that are violent to make themselves seem less violent.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, when you have the violent crime statistic, rape isn't in there. How is rape not in there?
Right.
How is molestation not in there when you're talking about violence? Right? Pedophilia, motherfucking bestiality, all this shit is not in there. Why is it not in there when you're talking about doing violent things about somebody against their will? But they're able to perverse it and then put it in front of us to where we feed into it. You know? So I think we just gotta assess it before we put these jackets on ourselves. I'm done. I'm tired. Go ahead, 2K.
I'm done.
Yo, man, you know I'm sick. You gotta.
I dead ass don't know what his question was. Like he just kept talking and talking.
Well, I'm just that was kind of like my final thought. You got one.
Oh, my final thought, man. Jealousy is just love and hate at the same time, bro.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Williams, what you think, man?
Hey, man, great show. Overall, man, like, let's just keep on building, man. We talked about a lot of shit as far as when it comes to manhood and trying to raise these kids. That's the main thing I'm gonna take from it. Let's raise these kids and make sure that our generations are gonna keep building, man.
It's the will. You build like a chocolate pickle. Hey, I've been thinking this shit all night, bro.
Oh, is that right?
Chocolate pickle.
Dump you on your goddamn top of your goddamn head, shorty. Cut your beard.
Shot.
Hey, two things. I learned this a long time ago. When you have one glass of alcohol, you got to drink one glass of water. It just keeps you level. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, man, hey, again, shout out to the This Might Be Risky family, man, and I appreciate y'all for that deposit, that support y'all gave me. So I'm having my first pre-production meeting. God willing, I'm still here next Wednesday. So we finna start talking about casting, and I don't know if y'all know, OG HAMP is in the movie, right? So we got a scene. Me and my producer was talking about, hey HAMP, hey bro, if I can pull this scene out, we trying to get you in front of this establishment in Atlanta. If I can pull this scene out, bro, this is gonna be amazing, nigga. You gonna put this up somewhere in your house. If I can make this scene happen, bro, I got excited talking about it. I was like, nigga, we can make this happen for my nigga. It's gonna be amazing, bro. So we working on we get everything going, man. So everyone support it. Look out for the emails because I want to just keep y'all abreast of what's happening. I want y'all to be a part of the journey, man. So I'm excited. We finally moving forward. Script is done. Me and my producer get ready to start building everything. So that's where I'm at now, man. So getting ready to shoot this film. So again, I appreciate y'all support because that money is getting used to make this happen. So I appreciate it. It's been sitting in my account. I've been trying not to take a trip, but I said, nah, let me do right, man. Let me do right. People, man. So the money is in there and we're gonna make this film happen. So I appreciate y'all for real. All jokes aside, I appreciate y'all. For real.
I couldn't hear you, 2K. Say it again.
What route you going? You going Tubi route?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Tubi is a dope place for like indie creatives, bro.
I got a bunch of connects in Detroit, bro. That's all they do out there is Tubi.
Yeah, I need them, bro. All of it. I ain't running from that. As an indie, you got to get it where they'll take you, bro. So yeah.
Tomorrow. You know, what's the gun name with the big booty? The Crystal the dog.
Cherokee.
I don't know. I know Cherokee.
Delicious. She's on Tubi.
We'll talk it in the core tomorrow.
Yeah. Yo, but yeah, salute, man.
That'd be beautiful, man.
Yeah, salute.
Foss, what you think, man?
Man, look, man. Tonight was a wild show, man. For my final thoughts, I got to channel my inner 2K to go against his point. Two parents are always better than one. And even to answer JP's question, one of the biggest things that I took out of JP's question is what the women were saying about the men. it has a very profound impact when the kids is raising you, how they think of the father. So I gotta channel my inner 2K. It's better off that you stay with it and keep putting that dick to her, so your ass be in good light to her. You gotta be in good light. Guess why? Because guess what? Hey, one thing I can tell you about my grandmother, she loved her husband, my grandfather. That's why he was always in a good standing. So my inner 2K is, hey, stay with you and keep putting the dick to her so she can keep talking good about you to your kids. Be a provider, be a good man. All right, that's it.
Hey, help! You got to hit him with the badoo.
I like that shit, folks.
Yeah, man, great. The answer is family is the standard. Two family is absolutely better than one. However, we got to do better. We got to do it. We got to do better, man. I think we got too complacent when we get to having, especially even in these conversations. So we definitely need your boy Shad to come in here and shake it up every once in a while, asking the questions, so we don't have to be so far everybody in a echo chamber, right? So and you definitely need a JP and Musafa. You got your boy Playboy 2K. You be shaking this motherfucker up, bro. Much respect to you, man. Much respect and congratulations, my man. DJ HAMP the stamp. Hey, on your victory, bro. You got one more, right?
I think I'm good to go to San Diego for free. So
okay,
I think I'm gonna go out there.
That's my favorite city, bro. I'm pulling up in San Diego.
Knock that nigga out, man. So, hey, look, I don't care what you gotta do. Knock that nigga. Don't you come back here losing no damn fights, man.
My best,
Knock him out.
It's 2 outcomes, man. You know?
Much love, bro.
Man, I appreciate you. JP, what you think, man?
What I believe that, well, what I know is that I think when it comes to black boys and black men, we was taught insecurity. Everything that we was taught was that we thought was a man was not a man. It was overcompensating, and this is why the violence. This is why we get violent with each other over the littlest shit, because we don't have nothing making us feel secure. We thought manhood just going around we should play point him out, knock him out. Then, we should do everything, having a bunch of women, which I don't want to not stop doing that. But a lot of stuff that what we was taught was a man. Was it really a man? I think that we was bred in more insecurities. This is why I brought up how the women, used to, because a father is supposed to be like the image of what we supposed to look up to, and to hear somebody that we revered, which is our mama, talk so disgusting about it, to the point where you didn't want to be no black man from how the way they viewed us, right? And how with the disregard. So I do believe that a lot of black boys, black boys that turns into black men, they get into it with a lot of stuff because they overcompensated and nobody gave them confidence.
Yeah, man. As I analyzed the conversation that we had, I think it's been awesome, man, for the most part, from beginning to end. I look at my situation growing up with my father and my mom, and my brother is 12 years older than me, so you can recognize a lot of these dynamics as y'all talk through it, and I'm thankful for the dichotomy that they had, and also just the balance that existed, but I did witness, just the things that we harp on, the stereotypes, all that stuff. And yet and still, I think that it put me in the best position to be successful, having both of those people to lean on and learn from. My brother's 12 years older than me, so literally like a third parent, So I think that put me in the best position for sure. I remember my father missed one football game my entire life. And I remember not hearing his voice was like deafening, because he be yelling the wrong shit the whole game, right? And I'm doing this every game in my life. Be quiet, right? Him not yelling that shit was like I could not, like, just not hearing it was crazy. Yeah. He like, blitz, fuck him, hit him anyway. That all the wrong shit, right? Because he old school football player, played football in the Marines and all type, right? I'm like, nigga, I got curl flat. I can't blitz. He don't give a fuck. He's saying blitz, you know?
Dumb, nigga.
Not hearing that shit, it was definite, if that makes sense. My mom will
Absolutely.
literally do anything for us, bro. Bounce a check for clothes, anything, bro. Any fucking thing. That's one way she judge our wives, right?
Yep.
She say, whatever about her, how much she love her kids is my determining factor.
Exactly. My grandma used to say that.
Yeah.
Cam,
And I
before
ain't
you
never
go, do
been.
you think?
Oh, this is my final thought,
Oh,
goddamn
my
it.
bad, my bad.
You don't mean it. So that's one thing she say. If that woman don't love her kids how she supposed to, that's a red flag, you know. So I appreciate it. And I think and know that that having that situation is why I'm so successful. You know. So go ahead, JP.
Do you think we need our moms to really sustain a good woman in our lives?
Sustain a good woman in our lives?
Yeah, like if I notice when men that had a good moms and real loving moms, they usually the woman that they get with usually tries to emulate her, the mother, on how could I put this?
Don't.
Like for the dudes that never had no moms, like it's like a free for all. But when a man got a mom, she got somebody to like. She can't run all this script on him. You see what I'm saying? That's just like we get with a woman that got a daddy that's heavily involved
Yeah.
compared to a woman that don't got no daddy.
Your mom can help you like vet it out. You can
Yeah.
identify particular traits. Hell yeah. I think there's an advantage to that, you know, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
The girl hate that shit, but whatever.
Yeah. Like it was easier. Y'all remember back in the day when they had landline phones? If she ain't had no dad, that was an easy phone call.
Yeah.
If you knew her dad could pick up, you know that was a little bit more. Yeah, you know. So you like,
Sneak through the window. Sneak through the window, Jen, up there. You go on.
Yeah, hell no, nigga. You out of there. So, hey man, dope show.
I like that shit, folks.
Good shit. Wednesdays is like my favorite night, I think. But I like all the shows. I don't know. I just be having fun. You know? Mr.
I was
Williams.
on the binge, man. I was on the binge watching your shit this morning, going to work and at work. I'm like, God damn, HAMP got a lot of content out here. Cause that shit was just kept coming. I ain't even do nothing.
Man. Cooking that shit up, OG. Just you guys hold me to this. Mr. Williams and Tiff are suspended from next Wednesday. Okay. So I just want to make sure that's clear. Now, let me leave y'all with this, man. Tomorrow's Toxic Thursday in the Discord. Please join. Fellas, listen to me close. If one nigga can hold you down, two niggas can rape you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We out.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. DJ HAMP about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend.
My bad. I forgot the fucking super chats. No, Cupcakes on with the $5. Says, safe place. When are you filming the diary of a... He ain't here no more to defend himself. When are you filming the diary of a... He gonna be in the Discord, Triple Black. Aaron with the $5 says, I feel like, and I'm saying feel, we should pour into pause a certain generation. Correct them and build them up as black leaders. But which generation? Yours, brother. No, Cupcake with the $2 says, Shy got symptoms of a panderer. High tolerance, salute.
I like that shit, folks.
Perfect. With the 50 ball says, for the support, shout out to my dog 2K, shout out to the Messy Mafia. Messy Mafia really, really supported. This might be risky today, man. Salute to y'all. I really appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you, my brother High Tolerance in the building for the 50 ball.
And when I'm feeling broke, E and J by my side, Henny like $40. This shit like
Aaron with the $2 says, next movie Pops had to move Craig to his uncle's house, which wasn't no better. Andy Faye was popping with the 2000s. It's a very thin line to toe. I agree with Mufasa. Andy Faye again with the 2000s. Kids need both parents and to be well rounded. And with the $5, if God let us see it, Gen Alpha kids will be the best of us. And we guess who majority of their parents are? Millennials. We fixing y'all mistakes. They said kick Mr. Williams. Perfect. Wow. Maybe next time I put the bounties on, we shall see, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. I will see y'all in the Discord. You heard? If not, most high willing, I'll see you on Friday. Be easy and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm out.